Welcome along, everyone. Good morning from the Xfinity Roller Sports Arena here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. It's game one of the semi-pro finals between the Philadelphia Deuces and the Suffolk Sting. I'm Joe Oria, and I'm here with Anthony Flinner, who's going to be doing the play-by-play this morning. Because
a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure, and you know, man, these daylight savings time. We just need to get rid of this once for all. But we're gonna deal with it this morning, and it's gonna be a really good final with Flinner. You know, Suffolk Sting. Hey, their pros won last night. They're trying to do it again with the semi-pros first this morning.
Yeah, and they'll have to make their way past the Philadelphia Deuces. Both of these teams, not the higher seeds coming in. The Sting were the 5 seed out of 8 teams in the New England division after the regular season. So, testament to that division. Anybody can come out. Deuces, you know, not the favorite like they were last year. This year they came in as the underdogs, found their way past the Gladiators, their nemesis the last couple of years, and here we are. I think this is going to be a great series. Looks like, as predicted, we're going to get Danny Petro for the Sting. They'll be on our left for the first period. We got Adrian Orio over here from the Deuces on our right. Looks like we're ready to go. Ben Bruno's going to drop the puck. I'm sure that's Ben Bruno. And the Sting control off the draw. They set up behind the net. Light pressure from the Deuces. Here comes Jojo LaRusso, set back. Sends back to Christian Petramonico. Continue to do a series of handoffs behind the net. Haven't gained the zone yet. This is sitting back so the Sting can't put the puck behind the net. Scazia deflected up and out. Get a draw here next to Adrian Orio. So, Joe, we saw the action both teams. What did you think about the path that both took here to get to the finals?
You know, what's interesting is that I think the Deuces first had to exercise some demons with the Gladiators, and you're just talking about it last year. They were heavily favored to beat the Gladiators. They couldn't do so. Gladiators ended up beating them on the way to their second consecutive championship, but you know, the Deuces have been all business, and I think the Sting had a tough time against the Gophers. The Gophers finally ran out of legs there at the end, but you know, I would expect the Sting to play a much better game. Those games against 5 guys, especially one of them is Mike Tardino, is always tough. So I really expect this to be an even series, but for me, I felt that the Deuces were the most business focused out of both of them.
Yeah, and as we see again, you know, since the Deuces clearly aren't going to pressure down low, the Sting are going to have to keep pulling the puck over the red line. This is Jojo LaRusso. Now is going to swing for an outlet. Petramonico comes through with speed, takes the puck down the left wing. He's going to gain the zone for the first time at some speed. Cuts inside on Sobieski. Still has the puck. Petramonico now has to deal with Sobieski with no stick. Now Alec Nikolai, the star of that semifinal series for the Deuces for sure, has the puck. First time for the Deuces in control. Sends back to Ryan Farrell.
You were mentioning this morning, yeah, I think I see it right under his right eye there. He's got a nice shiner there from the puck that hit him in the face where he assisted on the goal.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 2 highlight reel goals. First shot on goal, Petro makes the save. Deuces will retreat again with it. So Ryan Farrell hands off to Mike Strophe. Strophe looks, he'll hit Farrell in speed. Oh, almost a knee-to-knee play right there. Refs let them play. Here comes the Sting 3-on-2 if they hurry. Petramonico shoots. Orio up to the task. All right, now after the first minute or so was kind of a feel him out. Now the teams are ready to play. But yeah, so the very first round-robin game for both of these teams was against each other, and it was Sting all the way. But I think we're not going to see a big blowout like we saw in that game. I think the Deuces found their way, and I expect a really spirited series here.
I would too, and you know what's again interesting about that's just the feeling you got on the bench from the Deuces. Again, it's business. They came out here to win a championship, and they're kind of falling all over themselves to start the game here. You feel that the Sting have been able to control the play quite well.
Good play here by Ben Smith. He intercepts the pass from Sean Phelan. Now here comes Connor Farrell. He's got big Sean Lloyd with him. Keeping the puck there. Oh, good glove save by Petro as the puck just like a magnet on Connor Farrell's stick there. Got a good shot on it.
He definitely did. And it's one of those things where you just keep the momentum of the puck going, and eventually with its bounces, it's going to stay on your stick. And nice work by Petro to stay with it. Those are tough shots to save as well.
It was a little off-speed Petro.
Yeah.
All right, so now that's Rick Seward. Scored both goals in the comeback effort against the Gophers in period 2 for the Sting. Good play by Lloyd to take away some space without taking a penalty on Austin Sommerfeld. Sommerfeld sends back now. This is 88. Is that 88? I think on the roster. It's the Sting will settle back. This looks like Phelan.
I think that would actually be 89. Myers.
Here's Seward. Seward gets a shot off block there by Morelli. Here comes Lloyd. Lloyd tries to hit Amadei in front. Petro sends that away. We got a race for the puck. This would be on Oriole all the way down. Sends across. From his feet. That's Joey Petrizzo. Petrizzo will retreat all the way back. Sommerfeld now with it. He'll set, wait for changes. The Sting send out the Cavalry. PIHA official Chris Roche counts it off. The puck. Here comes Scazia. Scazia looks to get a good shot there. Good rebound control there by Oreo, who kicks it out. Now Ben Smith will send back. Morelli settles. Surveys the floor, looks for the outlet pass. Decides not to go to Sobieski. Instead, chooses Ben Smith up the left wing. Will gain the zone. 3-on-3. Pass back to Morelli, who's got some space. He'll take a shot. Big save there by Petro. He does a good job to blocker that one up and out. Morelli finding himself some space to walk down the slot and shoot. Still a mild beginning here. I still feel like they're filling each other out, Joe.
Yeah, they definitely are. One thing that I found really impressive with the Deuces to start this game is they've done a really good job of boxing out. Even though it kind of felt like, you know, Oreo had to go back and across the net, he no second and third opportunities.
Oh. Good shot there, thwarted in front by the Deuces defenders. Sting now control. They retreat back. Look for the exit out of the zone that they want. 51. This is Jojo LaRusso. He looks. He's going to make the outlet pass up the left wing. Monaco has it, but stolen there by the big long stick of Sobieski. LaRusso again back behind the net. He'll send around. This back to Scazia. Hard forecheck there by Nikolai. Now he'll sit back and allow LaRusso to make the outlet passes. There he is to Scazia again. Through the middle now. He'll cut up the left wing. Tries to make the move on Connor Farrell, who stops it. We got a mini 2-on-1. Farrell waits, tries to get to the hot hand of Nikolai, but defended well by Scazia, who almost gets upended, still has the puck. Hook is going to get called there on Nikolai, and that was definitely a call. Yeah. Petro will go off for the Sting, as they'll try to get their fifth skater out. Here's LaRusso. Almost another hook there. Monaco now, they're looking to get organized. Once they gain the red line, they won't be able to come back. Good move there to get past a very tired Connor Farrell. Petro, Monaco across. He's got Phelan. LaRusso in front. Good shot block there by Strophe. Now they'll set back to Petro Monaco. Down low. Back up high. It's Phelan. Phelan comes across. Good shot block there by Ryan Farrell. And Sean Lloyd picks it up. So we're going to get our first power play of the game. I thought Scazia was taking a chance by cutting through the middle. It actually worked out.
Yeah.
As Nikolai had to get the stick in on him. He didn't, but he chose to. So
yeah,
we get the power play here for the Sting. The Sting are going to send out Sword, Phelan, Petromonaco, and Scazia.
Nikolai upset by that because he felt that he was getting hooked on the way into the, basically he couldn't get that 2-on-1 because he was getting hooked. But you know, when you take that penalty out of frustration, it ends up being way too obvious for the officials to call.
They never called the meet.
No, they never did.
They never called the second one. All right, Petromonaco gets into the zone. They're going to go into the box. Phelan across, wants to shoot, doesn't. Scazia looks across. Strophy does a good job to box into the corner. Here comes Petromonaco. Good shot. No rebound, Oreo. That's a good play there by him because the Sting were looking for the rebound there. So, but good shot. 30 seconds of the minute 30 power play already out though. Sword battle. Scazia pumps the puck back. Petromonaco. Go across to Phelan. Phelan now has some space, doesn't decide to take it. Here comes Petromonaco, loses the handle on it. Sobieski almost takes the puck from Petromonaco, who now walks down the middle, looks now across Phelan. Phelan double clutches, another shot blocked by Farrell. That's at least 2 or 3 already. Sobieski, watch out. Oh. Deuce is calling for interference there. Scazia surveys, decides to go across with Sobieski with the big stick. Gotta be careful here. He's looking to pick that off here. A little 3-on-2 now. Scazia across, trying to get to Phelan. Another shot block, pass block there. Here comes Strophy. 2-on-1 down low. Petromonaco across. Farrell diving across, forcing Sword to have to really try to pick a corner and miss. Now Phelan cuts across. Strophy D's him up, and we got a 2-on-1 for the Deuces. Sobieski, Nikolai. Nikolai shoots. Petro right into the breadbasket. Good action coming out of the box. Nikolai was sprung into the 2-on-1 with Strophy.
It was a really impressive penalty kill by the Deuces. They got their big bodies in. I think the biggest thing that they did, they got on the floor. Yeah. They got on the floor to block those chances. If they don't, Sting end up capitalizing pretty quickly. Again, that's just some hard work by the Deuces. They are determined this morning.
Well, when you play that box, when you're trying to go D to D, you have to be really careful. And they got a guy with a big, long stick that's looking to pick that puck and go the other way. And Sobieski almost did it once. Okay, so now we're back to 4-on-4 action. Sting now, again, controlling the puck, but they have a lot of the game here. 88, I think that's Joe Newell. Yeah, mark this up, that's Joe Newell. Here come the Deuces, 2-on-1. Amade's pass couldn't get through to Farrell. Jojo LaRussa will get it. The Sting set up. Sommerfeld now behind the net. They spent a lot of time there looking to get exactly what they want coming out of the zone. Petrizzo now swings back. He will take the puck, comes up the left wing. Morelli pressures him and they send it back to LaRussa again. Sorry, it's Sommerfeld again. Just over 2 minutes to go in a scoreless first period. Shots fairly even, 6-5. I think the best opportunity came short-handed there at the end for the Deuces. Here comes Scazia, the puck taken away there by Lloyd. Another crack at it by Farrell. 3-on-2 if the Sting hurry. Here comes Scazia, cuts the middle. He's gonna get a good shot off. Great kick save by Oreo. Sean Lloyd now, he's gonna send Ben Smith the other way, 1-on-1. He gets a good shot. Oh, that one almost snuck by Petro with a good kick save there also. Pair of good saves by the goalies here in the last 30 seconds. Scazia looks like they want to settle things back down. Got a little crazy there for about 45 seconds, Joe.
Too crazy, too up and down.
Not for me.
Not for us. I'm sure for those watching, definitely is exciting action, but if you're Jay Miro, definitely.
Here comes Scazia again. Been on the floor a lot for this Sting team. Here comes the Deuces 1-on-1. Farrell, oh, that's a tough shot. Good blocker save there by the Sting. Farrell inside out move and then goes to the backhand. Just a minute to go, our rink announcer says. Here comes Nikolai. He's going to pressure down low on the Sting. Phelan will retreat. There's the net as a shield. Again, the Sting in no hurry, Joe, to move that puck out of the zone.
It's funny when I feel like the modern roller hockey game has been, push the pace, but it's good to see a lot of these guys playing more old school.
Yeah, Morelli gets a shot. Nikolai tries to jam with the rebound, but Petro there, like he's been for all 10 Deuces shots so far. So we're now just 29 ticks left before we get our first break. Very, very even series. Like we predicted, it wasn't going to be that blowout like it was in game one. Both teams now got their legs under them. Chris Roach drops the puck. Deuces wins, Sobieski has it. He tries to send it back to Nikolai, but here come the Sting. Good job by Ben Smith to D up Rick Seward there. Smith now has it. Goes across. This is Morelli. Good shot there. Shoulder save, Petro. He's seen a lot of action over the second half of this period. Just 6 seconds. Deuces looking for one more shot. Smith will shoot. That's going to miss the target, and that's going to be the end of our first period. So no score here. Both teams trying to look to set the pace for the series. Definitely think the Deuces look like they're trying to catch the Sting going the other way. The Sting are being very methodical.
Yeah, they definitely are, and just as I had mentioned a little bit earlier, it's kind of like the more old school roller hockey mentality of if you don't have anything, just take it all the way back. Even if you're 2-on-2, if you don't have a great opportunity, just throw it all the way back, get your numbers, right? And especially, it's going to be a little more difficult to do it against the Deuces, but especially for teams that are trying to play zone on you want to be able to pull those guys out. But really, if you're going to be really honest about how this game has been going, yes, it's a lot more methodical, but I think both teams are looking to capitalize off of turnovers, and it almost bit the Sting a couple of times trying to go quickly the other way. They forget the puck behind them, and the Deuces have the opportunity. I feel like if you're looking at it like a boxing match, I think the Deuces just have the slight numerical advantage. But again, still zeros on the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know what took me during that break was that both teams well coached here. And I didn't see a single person talking except both coaches there. Every eye was locked on those coaches. 0-0, the next one, is big. I'm sure both coaches were preaching, don't make mistakes, right? Don't make mistakes. This is not a track meet. We have to protect our side. And we're going to get ready. Looks like we're going to drop the puck here, second period. Scazia wins the puck back. Petromonaco now will hold. Hard forecheck by Sobieski. Petromonaco has a door came open. Mr. Phelan down there will take care of things for us. That one could have ended poorly for somebody. Fortunately, everyone okay. We're going to get a drop down here in the Sting zone. Sobieski looks like he's going to go in again with Scazia. Scazzi has done well in that draw so far. Now he'll have the puck. Sobieski looks to tie him up, take the puck. Scazzi goes up here. This is Petromonaco. Oh, turnover in front. Nikolai, maybe to the wrong person. Nikolai missed the target, had to shoot around some defenders. The Deuces control the back. This is Ryan Farrell. He now retreats over to his defensive mate, Michael Strophe. Strophe made that great pass in the semifinal up to Nikolai to break that tie against the Gladiators in the semifinals. Here comes Sobieski. He'll drop the puck back. Strophe again trying to find Nikolai up front. There's a little connection there this weekend between those two. Deuces now in the zone. Petromonaco. Has it, Scazia. I feel like he's been on the rink almost the entire game.
It feels like it. It's like Pascali last night.
Yeah, Jojo LaRusso here. Passes over to Scazia, has to go off his wheels, kick all the way down, get some changes by the Deuces, and some here by the Sting. Scazia now has it, uses the room the Deuces are giving him. Game zone. Connor Farrell chasing. He'll retreat. Give it to Petromonico. Scazzi will go for his line change. Thought he had some space there, but Morelli comes in and takes it away on the line change. Here's Sword. Sword will send it back, and again, more of this down low patience, and the Deuces seem fine. They don't seem like they're sending hard forecheckers. They're going to let them come out of the zone. They're just trying to take away the high passing lanes. I imagine this is some of the things the coaches were preaching.
Yeah. Stay patient. Stay goal side. Don't let them stretch you. There's one thing about the Sting. I mean, I would say that the Deuces are probably the faster team here, but the Sting could stretch you out. They have the speed to be able to create odd man opportunities.
Yeah, definitely a veteran team in both senses with these teams. A couple of younger guys on the Sting, but a couple of really quick, smaller guys here for the Deuces. Phelan, good hard shot there. Blockered out well by Oreo. Ben Smith gets it out of harm's way. Now Sommerfeld has it. He'll come out with some speed as Amade approaches. Mula with the puck. He misfires to Phelan. Morelli has it. Will send back. Ben Smith to pick it up for the Deuces. Smith back to Morelli again, who will now bring the puck up the wing. Patrizzo there, and then here comes the always ready to shimmy and shake Connor Farrell back behind the net with some speed. Sees nothing, will retreat. That one almost picked off there by the outstretched stick of Rick Seward. Smith now again will hit Farrell with speed. He's got a guy coming down the wing. That's Morelli. Morelli has it in the slot, tries to go back to Farrell. I think I'd like to see him take a shot there, Joe.
Yep. When you see the contrasting styles of play, that Sting are just trying to set it behind the net, really slow it down. The Deuces are fine making it a track meet. They're pushing the play. The moment they get that turnover, they are pushing it. They're not going to sit behind their net unless they absolutely have to.
No, their sitting is up high on, on the Sting breakout. Otherwise, they're looking to go the other way on the quick transition. Now Patrizzo loses it. Nikolai tries to steal from him, almost does a second time. Patrizzo shields. Now we'll find some space. He's going to hit Petromonico. Patrizzo has it, gives to Petromonico. We got a mini 3-on-2 if they hurry. Lloyd coming back to help. Patrizzo, good shot there. Oh, that was a tough save by Oreo. Coming back the other way, having to reach back out with the glove, but keeps it out of his net.
And Oreo was a little bit slower to get over. I think that actually benefited him, because if he got over quickly, I think he might have just missed that on the glove side, but he didn't. And thankfully for him, he was able to stay a little bit more in the middle of his net and just snag that out of midair.
Yeah, best offensive chance I think we've seen from the Sting in this game right there. Finally getting the break that they wanted, because the Deuces committed some guys down low and they caught one. So here comes the Sting again. That's Tyler Myers now across to JoJo LaRusse. Good shot block by Strophe. Here comes Ryan Farrell, tries to spring Nikolai. Nikolai, oh, he gets it on the move. Oh, and a great last-second glove save by Petro. 2-on-2 the other way, 3-on-2 comes the Sting. Lloyd again back on the back check. This time gets enough on his stick to thwart the shot. Here comes Farrell again. This time doesn't go in the transition. Oh, wait, here he does. Lloyd, watch, he's got a big shot. Big block, a big kick save there by Petro. And the track meet has begun again.
Oh, what a save by Petro. Petro stayed with it. Nikolai, he was feeling it, especially after that semifinal game. What a nice couple of moves. Good job on Petro to stay with it and make the glove save.
Here's Tyler Myers now with it for the Sting. He'll send around to basically nobody. Lloyd with the big stick is going to battle there with Tyler Myers. They're still battling. Two big guys out there for the Sting, and Lloyd and Sobieski. Lloyd will send back as the Deuces will make their changes. Here's Strophe. Strophe looking to hit Amade across. He does. He's going to gain the zone. Sobieski looking to get to the net. Shot there. Petro makes the save. Has trouble with the rebound. Watch out. Oh, that one just goes up and over, Joe. The forecheck of the Deuces really starting to take over the game a little bit. A little bit of a tug and grab there. That puck up here. Watch out. This could be trouble for the Deuces. Sobieski's big reach saves him there. Here comes Farrell. Farrell's got space. He'll walk, take a big clapper. That one off the shin pad of Sean Phelan. Phelan and Farrell. That's a tough one to put together. Phelan and Farrell, they're battling. Here comes Swords, 2-on-2. He's got Scazzi up to his right. Strophy, shot block there by Strophy. And here comes Farrell, almost had it. But the Sting will control. Sean Phelan, Farrell tries to bump him and take the puck, but Sommerfeld comes in to help. Scazia back on the rink again. This one tries to send back to Phelan, almost taken by Nikolai. Feel like the longer this game goes on, the closer we're coming to something from Nikolai.
You feel something's going to break here at some point, and you know both teams are really trying to put their pace on. A nice turnover there.
Big save by Oria as the turnover ended up on Petromonaco's stick. But boy, this game has flown by.
It has.
Very little stoppages. Already only 5 minutes to go in this game. We've got no score, shots on goal at this point. The Sting have 10, and I believe that might have been only the second one of the period.
Yeah.
Deuces 14. Draw will be to the left of Oria. Farrell wins the draw against Patrizzo. Ben Smith and Patrizzo will battle now. Nikolai is going to pick up the errant pass from the Sting. Here comes Ben Smith, settles. Both wingers will swing for the Deuces. Back to Ben Smith. He looks, he's got Morelli again as they play catch. He's going to cut the inside on Mueller. Cuts the inside again. Can't pull the trigger there. Almost a hook.
Almost.
Whistle's probably starting to go away here a little bit. Nikolai, the pressure on Jojo LaRussa. Now Petromonaco settles. He's going to go back to LaRussa. LaRussa's got a little bit of space. Look to go to Patrizzo. Did not. Morelli, good defense there. And it's Tyler Myers who gives the puck up. He'll back check as Morelli sends across. Morelli's got Nikolai. Back to Morelli, lots of space. Oh, he just missed the low blocker side. Best opportunity I think we've seen all period. Ben Smith now will retreat. He's got it, doesn't stop. Wants to keep the Sting on their back wheels. We'll cut back to him. Drop past Morelli. Morelli back to Ben Smith. Another shot just goes wide, and in transition, oh, the Sting, if they could have got to that puck, would have been sprung. Instead, they go for some line changes. Morelli now just missed that shot a moment ago. Over to Ben Smith. Smith will retreat. Back to Farrell. Farrell will take back behind his net. They'll reorganize. Nikolai stretching the floor here for the Deuces. Here comes Farrell. Farrell makes his own space. He'll pass across to Morelli. Morelli gets to the slot. Shot that one off the post. He's getting closer, Joe.
They are. They're really pushing the play here. And oh, here we go.
Scazia with an attempt, heads up. Big rebound there from Oria. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Here comes Farrell. Farrell, toe drag shot, big blocker there by Petro. Remember that one. Just under 3 now. The track meets back again. Scazia, big shot. Shouldered off by Oria, and we go back the other way, 3-on-2. Farrell now, he's got Strophy and Nikolai. He'll shoot from the slot. That one fought off a little bit by the glove of Petro. And we've seen more action in the last 30 seconds than we have the whole game.
It's so interesting because the Deuces have definitely had the higher quality opportunities, but good work by Petro. Petro has had an unbelievable game for the Sting. As Jay's calling a timeout.
Yeah, he didn't like that.
No.
He did not like that.
We do. He doesn't.
He did not like that.
No, he absolutely didn't. But again, one of the things that we were talking about early on is that when this game, and that's why Jay called the timeout, because if this game becomes a track meet, it benefits the Deuces by far. The Deuces have had the better opportunities really within the last 5 minutes, I would say, of this half. They've just been much more in the Sting end. But you know what? You still, and hitting the post too, that almost sprung the Sting on a 3-on-2. It's these little things that happen late in the game when it's so tight that usually don't in the course of a regular season. And the Sting, who have really been on their back wheels this entire second half, they have the opportunity. It just takes one chance. It takes one chance for them to be able to finish.
That's where we're at now, Joe. The next moment is going to be the defining moment of this game.
It will be.
So Still 0-0 here, just 2:38 to go in the second period. A quick game, very few stoppages.
Yeah.
The pace has been slow, the pace has been quick.
Yep.
You know, both at the same time.
Yeah, it has not been consistent at all. I think this, you know, for a 0-0 hockey game, this is actually pretty exciting.
All right, Skazia will go do battle with Sobieski again. And again, Skazia wins the draw. Back up, Sommerfeld. That shot by Strophe, looking to hit the stick of Sean Lloyd in front of the deflection, misses. Here comes Sommerfeld, who's going to get picked off there by Ryan Farrell. Unfortunately, Sean Phelan there to help. 2-on-1 if they hurry, but he couldn't hit Joe Mueller. Here comes Lloyd. Lloyd will send back to Farrell. Farrell now will come out with a moderate amount of speed. Doesn't like what he sees. Will curl again. Tries to hit Strophe, and Strophe has some space. Here come the Deuces. Just under 2 minutes now. Sobieski with the puck. He'll come up the left wing, wanted to go back to Strophe, but Strophe wasn't waiting for it. 2-on-2 the other way. Third man back for the Deuces now, and Sobieski with a good back check. Strophe takes the puck to Skazia there. Cross to Lloyd. Lloyd's got it. He comes up, going to go back across to Sobieski. Sobieski on the wing, going to take a shot. That one fought off by Petro. Looks like it might have hurt him a little bit. He needs help. Oh. That was a big shot. Might have caught him up under the collarbone.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
Ooh, that was a big shot. He immediately signaled to the referee that he needed a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's grabbing right up into that collarbone. Ouch. But he's talking. He seems okay.
Yeah.
Coach Muro out to make sure his net keeper, who's been very solid in this one, Joe. They don't want to put in a cold goalie right now.
No, you definitely don't, especially at this time of the game, I think. Good for him, like just, you know, there's the actual pain of it hitting you in the collarbone, and then there's just kind of the shock of it as well that kind of doubles. I think it's good for him to just, you know, take his time, make sure he's not rushing back into the play. Again, this benefits the Sting as well, right? All these, again, these little things, these professional things that, again, I'm not calling it a gamesmanship by any means,
Big
but
breath there by Petro as he's looking to get himself back in the game.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see some more of that too.
We will.
Normally, you may decide to take that puck around the net, really look for the play, but now next goal wins. So you're going to take those shots. You're going to take those shots. Again, the Sting win the draw. They've been dominant in that faceoff draw. Here's Petromonaco. He's going to cut to the middle, get a good shot, fought off by Oreo. That went into the feet of Chris Roche, the referee. Here comes the 3-on-2 the other way for the Deuces. Strophe crosses the zone, but Amade decides to go for a change. That one right back at Petro. He seems okay.
Yeah.
Captures that one, no rebound. So now minute 13, we're going to have a draw again to the left of the Sting. Let's see if the Deuces get somebody at this offensive draw that can win one.
Yeah.
Because they haven't won very many.
You know, most of the draws have been in the offensive
And it's Skazia again with a big defensive draw. This time he'll battle with Farrell. It's Connor Farrell. And again, Skazia wins. Again, he's been pretty dominant in there. And those are big, especially defensive zone draws. Oh, what a bad penalty to take there. Connor Farrell goes in and hits Petromonaco in the backside, goes head first, and this is maybe that defining moment we talked about.
Yeah, definitely. I was just chuckling there at Petro, thinking that, you know, he was going to go out and try to battle one of the Deuces to play the puck out. Well, that would have been a smart play, for sure.
Yeah, a great play because you get nothing to lose there.
No,
right?
They beat you. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Exactly. All right, so this is going to be a big moment. 1:01 to go in here in the second period. The Deuces are going to have to find a way to kill off a power play for the next minute and a half, which will extend into the first 29 seconds of overtime if we get there.
You can tell that Connor Farrell is upset with himself. You're absolutely right there, Flinner. Not a good penalty to take. And especially as a coach, the penalties in the offensive zone drive you nuts, especially undisciplined penalties, and that was
Here's
one.
Skazia again. This one he loses as the Deuces find a way to win an all-important defensive zone draw. As they now will get the puck back to Petromonaco. He looks. They're going to get back into their box. That big stick of Sobieski in the front again. Almost picked that one off. That one's going to go across to Phelan. Phelan's shot. That one, big save there by Oreo. They have to be. I keep saying they're gonna have to be very careful with that cross ring pass with that long stick of Sobieski, who is dangerous in space. But again, now Sobieski battles again with Scazia. And Sobieski
another
one. Morelli will send hard around, and this one will go all the way back down. Petro settles the puck, gives off to Petromonaco, now who's going to speed up across the red line. 25 seconds to go, back in their box. Phelan now, Petromonaco, lots of space, shot, and they score! 18 seconds to go. The Sting faithful enjoyed that one. Costly penalty in the offensive zone by the Deuces. Now only 18 seconds to go as we see the replay there. They got what they wanted. They were trying to get the puck to Petromonaco's hands for that shot. He found the corner.
What a shot by him. That was just a clutch moment. And you see for the Sting too, the Sting who have been disciplined the entire game.
All right, we're going to get timeout here by the Deuces. I'm not sure if they took it or if the referee took it for them, because they weren't bringing themselves to the face-off dot. But it looks like they're going to pull the goalie right from the, I mean, not even from the draw. They're going to start with their five,
Yeah.
which they have to.
They do.
They don't have time to get possession and pull them. So.
Wow, if the Sting hold on, this is a classic Sting victory.
For sure. It wasn't 0.1 seconds like it was last night at the end of that third pro game, but still, Jay and his teams definitely have a flair for the dramatic.
They do, but the entire game, even though they were not the better team this first game, they were always disciplined. They were the most disciplined out of the two, and they took advantage of their one really good opportunity that they had.
They did, for sure. Got what they wanted, got the shot they wanted. So the Scazia, who's been very good at the draws, will battle, looks like again with Sobieski. Deuces sent 5. So Ben Smith, Morelli, Sobieski on the draw, Farrell back out there, and Brian Farrell way back. Scazia wins another draw, but the Deuces end up with it. Here comes Farrell. He's got to chase because he does not have much time, just 12 seconds. Farrell will come down, gain the zone as quickly as they can. They got 2 in front now, and Farrell, they're going to go across to Sobieski, back to Farrell. Farrell's going to have to get a shot. Look at the Morelli. That one blocked in front. Great block there by Sommerfeld as the Sting win this one 1-0. Epic battle. It's like a chess match out there.
Yeah.
As the Sting take game 1, 1-0. Now the Deuces, their backs against the wall, going to have to win games 2 and 3 to walk away with the championship.
They're going to have to figure something out, but
just to deal with the shock of how it ended.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
I think what they're going to have to do in this second game coming up is they're really going to have to settle the play down a little bit, get back into what they're good at, and try to dictate the pace again. If I'm the coach right now, I would just say, you know what, like these are the kind of things that happen. This is what happens when you're undisciplined at the end of the game. But we've got plenty of time. I believe that the Deuces have a shot to win game 2, and if they play exactly like they did in this one, I think those opportunities that they had in the second half will be converted to goals.
Yeah, we talked about just, there's going to be one defining moment, right?
Yep.
We saw it. So, I think they just got to settle down. I'm sure Coach Hibner's over there just telling him, hey, we had a good game plan. It was going well. We made one mistake.
Yep.
Let's not make that mistake, and we can win 2 games against these guys.
All right. Well, that'll do it for game 1. We'll take a short break and really just get our breath heading into game 2. You are watching the Professional Inline Hockey Association on Roller Planet. Don't forget to like and subscribe Roller_Planet, our YouTube channel. We'll be back in just a few. right, we are back here at the Xfinity Roller Sports Arena in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I'm Joe Oria. Besides me and calling the game, doing the play-by-play is Anthony Flynn. Flinner, that was a good game one. How do you expect game two to shake out here?
Well, I think we're going to see more of the same. We're going to see, it appears the Deuces are going to go back to the well with Adrian Oreo in net. Deuces, up against elimination. So they're going to put their best guys, in their opinion, out there. Now, looks like Danielle's going to get the nod here now. Give Petro, who saw probably the majority of the big save action there. Yeah. He fought off a couple tough ones, plus took that shot up high, so he'll rest in case there's a needed game three. Here are the Deuces. That's definitely what they're looking for the Sting. They're looking to wrap this up, put another sweep in Jay's back pocket.
Yep.
There's no more brooms thrown at him.
That was a last night for the pro final. If you missed it there in the team picture, somebody found a black broom for Jay
that came flying from the stands.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. There was one final message sent, I guess. All right, so we're preparing here. Oreo's going to take the net again for a second consecutive game for the Deuces. Now Danielle Spearoff, she'll retreat back into her crease. Scazia, as he did last game, seemingly taking almost every draw. He's going to go against Amadei. Andrew Amadei gets low, battle. Scazia wins another draw, back to the goal scorer, Petromonaco. Lone goal scorer in that first game, just inside the last ticks of the game. 18 to go in that one on the power play. Scazia looks, he had Jojo LaRussa sprung, missed him with the pass. LaRussa battles, Strophy takes the puck from him, this Ryan Farrell. Farrell passes up, he's got Amadei. Amadei now will gain zone, he's only 2 on 3. Likely gonna send this one back off the skate of Scazia, who strips the puck from Amadei. Now Petromonaco will settle back behind the net. Sting again, as they did in game one. Like they're going to be very patient and methodical coming out of their own zone. Even there, when he thought he had a pass to Tyler Myers, decides not to take it. Here comes Petromonaco, uses his speed, gets some space in the zone, will cut cross. Good save there by Oreo, and fortunately the puck jumped over the stick of Scazia, who would have had a clean rebound opportunity. But that really does appear to be the Sting's game plan here. Just look for those little holes or in the armor of the Deuces. Now here comes Rick Sword. He'll take Seward. He'll take the draw against Sobieski, and Sobieski wins this one. Back to Strophy, who battles. Sword steals the puck from Strophy. He's going to look. Oh, he tried to hit that top corner and just missed. Nikolai sends across. Sobieski and Strophy now has it. Oh, big stick there by 88. That's Mueller. These numbers are tough for the Sting.
Yeah.
Especially with so many 80s.
Yeah.
All right, so Mueller will fight in the puck with Nikolai. Here comes Sobieski. He tries to send the puck to himself. Here comes Phelan now for the Sting. He'll try to get to the middle as his teammates change. Ryan Farrell now, he'll send Sobieski the other way, who's been out there the whole game so far. Nikolai now tries the cross movement to himself. Almost with the Michigan goal yesterday, Joe, if you call that.
Yeah.
As if he didn't have a good enough game in that semifinal. He tried the Michigan and just missed. Now Nikolai back in that Michigan area. Instead, he'll try to get the puck back out to Strophy, but gets it to Farrell. Couldn't get the puck to settle, but he scores! Sobieski finds the far post, beats Danielle Spearoff. And early in this one, the Deuces strike first. Let's take a look.
Overall, just sticking with the play is really the theme of this one. It was a good shot block, but then it was Farrell on that far side there, or Sobieski actually, that put it through the left side or the right side of Danielle Spearoff. Again, it's just, you got to stick with it. In these kind of games, I actually was feeling that the Deuces were being a little bit impatient with just how they were setting up the play, how they were entering the zone. But, you know, they are very persistent, that's for sure, and that's why they have the 1-0 lead.
Now that we got an early score, we'll see if that changes the way this game's played. That puck will go up and out. But there, you had a great look if you're Ryan Farrell, right in the slot, but the puck was rolling and bouncing. So his shot just kind of found a teammate by accident, you know, and Sobieski potted one early here for the Deuces. So Deuces now going to play from the lead. We'll see if that changes the patience of the Sting at all. Here's JoJo LaRusso. Again, doesn't look like they're going to change their patience coming out of the zone. Scazia now with it. He'll use his speed to get away from the back-checking Lloyd. Shot there, Oria swallows that one. Oria still looks sharp, not bothered by that one. Lone goal in the late closing seconds on the power play with some screens in front.
Yeah.
Now Sword, he'll do battle with Lloyd in the, I'm sorry, yep, that's Lloyd. Ben Smith checks it to the corner where Morelli will fight with Sword. He finds space. Morelli, big guy. That puck over to Ben Smith, and here come the Deuces. Not patient at all coming out of the zone. Here comes Smith to the back end. He's going to have space. That one just up and over Danielle as he was trying to go upstairs on the Sting net keeper. Deuces smell a little blood in the water right now.
They do. They really do. They get that first goal. They have a little bit of energy. That's the amazing thing about the Deuces, and really a lot of the teams, well, both teams really, they get the one, and then they just, it's like it's even more pressure put on defensively. They score the goal, and then they're like, all right, let's get 2, 3, 4 real quick.
Yeah, and that's good. You know, a big goal for them, being down 1-0 in the series. Give them the confidence to say, hey, you know, we're in this.
Yeah.
All right, here's the Sting. Tyler Myers will swing back in his zone, pick the puck up, retreat again. Stop behind the net. Petromonaco swings in front of the crease, looking to get an outlet pass. That doesn't come. Russo now trying to hit Petromonaco on speed. Petromonaco looking for a penalty call there from the referee, but he skated into the guy's stick. Here comes Morelli. Morelli takes a big shot that Danielle Smirov leaves right out in front and popped home by Sean Lloyd, the 2-0 lead. Now, you know, they're still complaining about that call, but I'm not sure. I think I saw a penalty there.
I wouldn't think so either, but again, that's Sean Lloyd just going to the net. You're right, Danielle spilled that a bit, and a bit careless also defensively in front there by Tyler Myers. Yeah, absolutely, and Sean Lloyd, again, it's the second goal that the Deuces had. They just go to the net. They're just persistent. They never give up on the play, and that's why they deserve the 2-0 lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Big high shot, you know, kind of fought off by Danielle there. Needed a little help on the defensive side of the puck.
Yep.
Here comes Farrell now. Now Farrell, will see if they start to become more patient now. It doesn't appear that that's going to be the case. Here comes Strophy. He hands off to our first goal scorer, Sobieski, but picked off by Sean Phelan. Here comes the Sting the other way, 3-on-2. Scazia with the shot, fought off by the glove of Adrian Orio of the Deuces. And here's Strophy. He turns the puck over to Scazia. Now the Sting looking to answer back. Not going to take it all the way back, but yes, they will. So as soon as the Sting don't like what they see in the offensive zone, they are retreating. But a good pass here by Phelan. That one off the shoulder of Orio, but Strophy there defensively to help out his goaltender. Here comes Nikolai. Nikolai back. That one across to Ryan Farrell. Now to Sobieski, who has to save the day on a puck that kicked out to the slot. Here's Farrell. Farrell to Strophy. Strophy looking to hit Sobieski, who had a step, but good last-second stick by Joey Patrizzo. Now Strophy will go back behind his net. I think the Deuces are looking to get some line changes here. Coach Muro will take the opportunity to get some fresh troops out for himself as well. Here comes Strophy on the pass to Nikolai. Nikolai over to Ryan Farrell. Ryan Farrell comes down that right wing, takes the shot. Good stick there by Sommerfeld. Now it looks like the Deuces want to get those outside shots, Joe.
Yeah, they do. And one thing that I also want to say is that with the Sting have turned on the pressure. They really have turned on the pressure, and they've forced a couple of turnovers there. Oreo has basically seen everything in front of him, but expect the Sting to do a little bit more.
Oh, 2 great saves there by Danielle. She needed those. That one came back. Lloyd and Nikolai, a couple of cracks there. Those great saves. You know, Ben Smith back behind Adrian Oreo. He's looking for his wingers to cut up the walls. Doesn't like the looks he had on that breakout, so he'll retreat again, the guys. And once again, we'll cut this one passed up to Sean Lloyd, who's going to use. All right, that's Zonenfeld now kicks it forward. Morelli retreats. Sting on their heels right now, Joe.
Yeah, it's like they had that one bit of pressure, and then all of a sudden, it got a turnover.
Zonenfeld stops Lloyd from getting the puck again. Now go off on a change. Here comes Connor Farrell. Farrell, this might be the first time we've seen him this game.
Yeah. I feel like the Sting have, especially this entire first half, have been on their heels, save for that one little bit of pressure, but they got to get back into this.
Good play by Amade to take the puck off of stick of Sean Phelan. Here comes Ben Smith battling down low with Seward. We get a stoppage, we get a man down. Looks like Amade's down, hurt, with a collision with Sean Phelan in the corner.
Yeah, Amade hit those boards hard.
Yeah, he's grabbing his knee. He'll cautiously head his way back to the bench. Hopefully he's okay. Skazia in for the offensive draw. He's going to go against Sobieski. They've done battle already. Just a little into the second game, a lot in that draw. And once again, Skazia bests him. Petromonaco back. He retreats. Farrell with the light pressure. There's Russo. He's back. Skazia now has it again. He sets up behind his net. Petromonaco will build speed, go up the left wing. Russo now playing safety back there. Here comes Skazia again. Doesn't like the high pressure, or the high pressure that the Deuces are. Almost playing like a two-man on the red line.
Yep. We're just gonna do that thing behind the net, and the Deuces were not afraid of that in game one. They certainly won't be afraid of that now.
Yeah, not with a lead for sure. All right, Farrell there puts the pressure on LaRusso. This one over to Skazia, who goes down the wing to Phelan, who tries a. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Seward. Who tries an off-angle shot. Now here comes Farrell. Farrell throws back behind the back to Ben Smith. Ben Smith to himself. Oh, Morelli alone in front. Just missed the far post. There was room to shoot at there. Here comes Skazia the other way. That one picked off by Ben Smith. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Here comes Farrell. He's going to throw a shot. Good back check by Vinny Skazia there, who broke up a 2-on-1. Here comes Farrell. Farrell's got it in the slot. Good move there. Doesn't like the fact that he's 2-on-4. Will send back to Ben Smith, who made a big check there, big poke check there to send the Deuces the other way. 2-on-1. All right, now Ben Smith. His teams finish off some changes. Here's Alec Nikolai out now for the Deuces. He'll swing back through, not take the puck. Ben Smith now will find Nikolai up the wing with a lot of speed. Comes across to Morelli. Morelli, that was just a little behind him. Here's Nikolai. Shot, score. Great pass there by Sean Lloyd, who's been a big factor in this game, Sean Lloyd.
He definitely has, and again, it's all of it starts with the fact that the really not clean passes, but they're just sticking with it here as we take another look. Again, look at that pass to Nikolai, and you could tell Nikolai he's been wanting to get on the score sheet in this final. He's able to do so in game 2, and that's huge for the Deuces, especially with how he's been playing this weekend. You want your hot goal scorer to get on the score sheet, and he did just that.
He did. So now Strophe, now with a 3-goal lead, they still look like they're going to press the pace. Farrell back to Strophe. Strophe will hit Farrell again. They'll play catch. Farrell now, a little toe drag move, gets the puck into the zone. He'll go to the backhand, sees nothing, comes around the net, tries to go to the backhand, around the back of the net on Spearoff, but now the Sting control. Phelan now cross. He'll hit Joe Mula. Mula cuts, good inside-outside move. Gonna get some space, takes a shot. Blockered off by Adrian Oreo, who's been strong this game. Now Strophy retreats. Good play there. Take the puck. He'll hit Nikolai, the goal scorer. Nikolai gets to the middle. He's got Ryan Farrell. Farrell will take a shot. Good shot block. Sean Phelan there. Deuces will keep possession of the puck by sending it all the way back down. Line changes both groups. Here comes Strophy. Looks, waiting for those changes to be complete. Again, a little pump fake there. He's going to go across to his line mate there, Farrell. Farrell. Tyler Myers with some pressure there. It might have caused a turnover, and he did. Now Phelan makes the move back to the middle. We're going to have 2-on-1 down low. Skazia looks in front, trying to hit Myers. Good work there by Sobieski to break that up. Deuces got themselves out of trouble there, but some good effort there by Sobieski and by Strophy. Now here comes Tyler Myers on the backhand, tries to get a shot off, but Sobieski there again with that big stick. Cross now. Here comes Sobieski, can't handle that pass. Now Phelan back the other way, 3-on-2 again. Phelan tries to get to the middle, goes to the backhand. Ryan Farrell stops that one. Well, good job there by Oreo by getting the glove on that one and settling it down, because the Deuces were in a bit of trouble there.
They definitely were. They were running around all over the place, and thankfully for them, it was the puck that couldn't get settled really all that much. A little bit of careening around in the low slot. Oreo was able to track it and glove it.
Still some good defensive work there, even though they weren't making clean outlets. Here we go, Skazia back in the faceoff draw. This time he'll do battle with Nikolai. Puck's dropped. Nikolai wins that one clean back to Morelli. Morelli will send back. Ben Smith will pick that up behind his own net. And again, fake he was going to go back. Now he's going to use the space in front of him. Crosses the red line. Doesn't like what he sees. Back down. He'll come across to Nikolai. Nikolai 1-on-3. Goes back. Now Farrell with it. Farrell will make the move. Find some space, but mishandles the puck. Going to go back. Almost picked off by Rick Seward. That one across down Morelli. Morelli also mishandles. Deuce is having a little trouble with the puck right now, Joe.
Yeah.
Here comes Nikolai. Good play by LaRusso at 2-on-1 if you hurry. Nikolai cross to Farrell. Farrell couldn't see it coming through the legs. But back here is Morelli. He's going to walk down the middle. Takes a shot. That one just missed high. Now Morelli again. Farrell, quick shot. That one blocked in front. Another opportunity, Morelli. Now the Deuces are buzzing. Pucks across. Here we go. That one, Farrell blocked in front again by LaRusso. LaRusso and Skazia coming 2-on-2. Ben Smith looking to stop him. Skazia gets in. Oh, goes to the backhand and just couldn't get the puck into his wheelhouse. Getting a little ugly down there. Ben Smith and Skazia threw a couple shots at each other, and looks like referee Chris Roach has got somebody for a rough. Looks like it's going to be Skazia now, so we're going to see the first power play for the Deuces.
Yeah, it's the first time this game that the Sting were a bit undisciplined. Yes, they're frustrated. They're down 3-0.
Yeah, I think he was a little frustrated almost at himself there that, that he kind of kicked that puck just out of his own reach.
Yeah.
To the backhand.
And you know, you see a black jersey in front of you, and
his
everybody's done it. It's his fault, and then you go after him, and you know the officials are going to call that as a penalty every time.
For sure. So now the Sting will go without their best face-off man. Patrizzo loses the draw right. Nikolai right to Morelli, who again another shot block. Sting have blocked a lot of shots here from Morelli. Now Patrizzo on the penalty kill will send all the way back as the period comes to a close. Big first period, Joe, for the Deuces. When you're down 1-0, that's a great answer.
Yeah, I mean that's a response. That is a huge response right there, and I think especially if what probably the Deuces were saying to each other was like, look, that goal came off a power play. That goal came off of us being undisciplined. If the Deuces can stay disciplined, first of all, they have a chance to capitalize on this power play and all but see out the game at that point. When you're 4-on-4, you have the confidence if you're the Deuces that, hey, as long as we're not shorthanded, we could beat this team.
Sure.
And we can control the entire play. So I think from the coach especially, you really want to be able to see this game out. It's how you manage this second game, because they need to get to game 3.
Let me ask you a question here. Would you consider putting in Pat Call here? Do you think you need to go back to Oreo in game 3?
I wouldn't, because here's why. If you get a cold goalie, all of a sudden,
sure,
first 2 shots go in, then it's like, oh no, like, what do we do, right? It's not a good move. Maybe I might put him in if I'm going to, like, let's say if the Deuces score 1 or 2 more goals, I might put him in at that point, see out the last 5-6 minutes of the game, get the goalie some rest. But it really depends on the goaltending. If Oreo is like, hey, I can go for all 3, and this time of the year, I think the goaltenders, they're going to want that, and they're going to push through that fatigue a little bit more than, let's say, if it were, game 11 and 12. So if I'm the coach, I stick with what got me there, and I stick with Oreo in net the entire time.
All right, so big moment here to start the period. $1:20 left in the power play. Recapping that first period, it was 3-0 Deuces. They had a slight edge in shots, 9-8, but we're off and running here for the second period with the Deuces on the man advantage, looking to take a 4-0 lead. Now Sobieski will man the top as the Deuces play catch across in front with Patrizzo trying to pick that puck off going across. And Morelli will battle down low, and Ben Smith comes out with the puck. They'll send it back to Morelli, who spins, retreats. Definitely looking to be a shooter, Morelli, I've noticed here. And there's a good glove. That's a good shoulder save and a good job on taking care of that rebound by Danielle. Up top, they're looking at, they've been looking like they've been trying to go up there all game, Joe.
Yeah, they feel that, and especially that second goal where she spilled almost the exact same shot. They're looking to shoot shoulder side, get some rebounds.
Sure. All right, Nikolai wins this draw. Morelli going to find himself a lot of room. Good shot block there. That was Sommerfeld on the shot block. Ben Smith has it in the corner. He'll go back behind his net to Nikolai. Nikolai plays catch with Sobieski. They do it again. A little disorganized there now. Nikolai switches spots. He's up at the top. Morelli's got some space. He shoots and scores. They've been looking to set him up for that good snapshot he's got in the slot, and it worked. The Deuce is now up 4. Skazia's undisciplined penalty, netting yet another one back behind Daniel Spiroff. As the Deuce is up 4 now.
That was a nice shot there by Morelli off the point. And a lot of the teams like to play that box power play, and that's exactly why you get 2 of your best shooters up top. And it was a nice shot there to beat Danielle on the low blocker.
All right, now here comes the Sting. Going to have to press the pace now. I don't think we're going to see them much holding the puck behind their own net. So here comes Farrell. Farrell crossed to Strophy. Strophy had an opportunity to gain the zone, but overskated the puck. So now he gets it. He'll come back in the zone again. Inside, outside move. Gets lots of space there. That one, Daniel came out way far in front of that crease and took away the space. Now, Mike Strophy is no stranger to this team. Having spent many years playing for this minor team before joining the Deuces last year. So this one probably means a little extra to him as well.
It does, and really what an addition to that Deuces team. I feel like Strophy has really been the catalyst of what happens there defensively. He is just a solid defensive player, doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and he really sets the tone for how the Deuces attack.
Yeah, makes a great outlet pass also. Here comes the Sting. Rick Sword with a good shot. Oreo gloves that one away, and again the Sting not going to be as patient anymore. Farrell almost stealing the puck, and now does on LaRusso. One-on-one with LaRusso. He's got Amade. Amade all alone. All alone to the backhand. Great save, Danielle Spiroff. Looks like just healed that one a little bit on the backhand, but Danielle stayed with the off-speed pitch.
Nice save. Nice save there by Danielle.
Danielle comes in, goes to the backhand. Good job of fighting that one off, smothering it because Connor Farrell was coming in, as you saw there in that video replay.
And how she was able to do it too. She got herself in a position to make sure that her pads can cover all the net.
Joe Mule on a breakaway. Shot. Oh, that one almost snuck by. Great save there now. Oreo says, oh yeah, I can make a great save too, Danielle.
Yeah, make Joe be quiet. What a nice save there.
Sure.
Look at this, he'll stay with it. And it goes, oh, you could see it hit his blocker and just rode up his stick a little bit and dropped right behind him.
Always the goalie, Ryan Farrell, there to help out too. Oreo, oh, and that one's gonna sneak in.
Oh
but
no.
No, they blew the whistle before it went in.
Oh.
Boy. I think the referee's going to talk about this one. Let's take a look. saying that
so he was saying that he blew the whistle before the puck went in.
Yeah, no, and I think that's the right call. Now that we took a look at it on the replay, great job in the booth down there, getting a good look at that one. That is exactly the fact. He had it covered, and it only snuck in because of that last poke right there. Yeah, for sure. All right, Oreo now having to make back-to-back-to-back saves.
And you could tell that was the right call, too, because
they didn't really complain much about it. They knew.
Maybe 2 out of 10 complaints.
Right, well, there's always one.
There's always one. You got to at least try.
For sure. All right, LaRusso across, finds Petromani. Shot. Tries to go to the glove side. Here comes the Deuces. It's Nikolai. Nikolai shoots and scores. What a great outlet pass by Sean Lloyd, who has been all over the score sheet, is littering the score sheet with 71s in this one. As now the Deuces have put up a 5 spot against the Sting, much like the first game in the round robin.
Yeah. And Nikolai with his second of the game, nice breakaway pass, and he just finds the glove side there, top right corner on Danielle Spiroff. Deuces have really opened up the Sting in this second game,
and this may be showing why the game plan for the Sting was to be really patient.
Yep.
Now they have to press, and the Deuce, it's playing right into the Deuce's game plan. There's a good shot there by Joey Patrizzo off the skate of the defenseman Strophe, and Oreo had to make a second save.
You know, Oreo having much more of a unconventional goaltender playing style, if you will. It never feels like he's ever out of a play. He's been playing really well in these first 2 games.
That shot there by Phelan off the stick of Andrew Amade, up and out. So we get another draw. It seems like we had about 17 draws in the last 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Down low here in the Deuces end. Patrizzo and Amade. Patrizzo, good job getting a foot on that one. Phelan gives it up, and here comes very dangerous Connor Farrell in the breakaway, and he goes to the other corner and scores. Picking on those upper corners on Danielle over the shoulder.
Yep.
And now we're going to get a timeout.
Floodgates have opened.
Yeah, we're going to get timeout, probably just to settle things down.
A nice shot there.
Yeah.
Just right off the breakaway. Again, you just have guys that can pick the corner. It's that deadly, and you can't blame Daniel Spiroff for any of those.
We look at the Sting bench here. What do you think Coach Miro is saying to his squad?
Oh, I mean, you lace it with a lot of profanities, but I think for him, it's all about how you set the tone going into Game 3, right? I think as a coach, as a team, you have a feeling at this point it's basically, unless something miraculous happens, which could be. I mean, roller hockey is, if there's any sport where something like that could happen, it would be this one. But I think for him, it's all about, like, how do you set the tone? He wants to be able to dictate the pace of this game the rest of the way, give the Deuces a bit of a sweat, and take that momentum into Game 3, because it's really going to be Game 3 that's important.
Now, if we take a look over at Coach Hibner, what do we think he's saying to his squad here at this point?
Well, one, they want the goose egg. I think that's like the big one. They really want to be able to give their goaltender some more confidence heading into that, but it's going to be seeing out the game. It's all business this weekend for the Deuces. They don't let up, and they want to play every shift perfectly. They want to be able to not let the team into the game in any way. So it's all about managing this. See this game out, see it into Game 3, where the real show is going to begin.
A little shout out to our man there, hiding out there in the corner of the Deuces bench there in that red hoodie. That's Stu Barnhart. If you've seen the pictures on the PIHA website, those are all Stu. Stu has been great all season, and he's been firing that finger. He said he's got a callus on his trigger finger. He's been going so hard this weekend. So thanks to him. All right, we're back after the timeout. Now here's Mula. He's going to try to get his way into a shooting position, but the Deuces aren't going to let him get that. Pass across now. This is Patrizzo. Patrizzo now back to Jojo LaRusso. Maybe this is the opportunity for Coach Miro to rest some of his his guys and get some of the second and third liners out there in this game, so his horses are ready to run in Game 3.
Yeah, I would do exactly that. Like you know, maybe give them a shift or two to keep your legs warm, but you're going to be resting your top guys because you want them. They're going to be eating a majority of the 24 minutes. Next game could be 24 minutes plus, and you know, for him, and he does this with he does this with every team. Manages his top teams' lines very well as well, and that's exactly what you want to do as a coach. Game is pretty much over, and rest your top guys.
Yep, and then here's Morelli. Now the Deuces have taken on the role of not looking to press the pace, as Morelli just sets up behind his net, finds what he's looking for, and Patrizzo chasing him behind the net. Now back to the always dangerous with the puck in the slot, Morelli. Morelli there gives the Farrell, but Farrell turns it over to the Sting. Now here's JoJo LaRusso back behind his net. Normally would stop there, I think, but now they have to press, so he'll come down with the puck. Looks to crisscross as the Sting finish changes. Oh, this is too many men that they're not going to call. That one, he missed that one. I guess maybe that's a 6-0 call.
I think I would have to. It'd have to be. I mean, it's right in front of him.
Right in front of him. No complaints there from the Deuces, who either missed it or just realized that they're up and they weren't going to waste the complaint.
Right. Save your breath.
Sure. Pick your spot. Now Ben Smith, no hurry, and why would he? He's going to sit there. He's going to force the Sting to press. Now here comes Sobieski, comes across to Morelli, and he's got Sobieski's. Oh, good job there by LaRusso to stop that, because that was going to be a clear 2-on-1 for the Deuces. Here comes Morelli, got taken down, no call. Now 2-on-2, Connor Farrell looks, will send back. Looking to eat the clock. Ben Smith retreats. No hard press here for the Sting, who may have just decided that they're happy to see the clock wind down as well. Ben Smith spins off the forecheck of Rick Sword over to Strophy. Strophy will hit Nikolai in space. Nikolai gets the puck across to Sobieski, plays catch again. Here comes the third man in Smith, but great job there by Sean Phelan, almost sending his team the other way. How big would be a late goal for them, Joe? Would it really help if they could find one to energize the Sting for Game 3?
I think any excuse to get energy for Game 3. If that's what does it, great. Sometimes it ends up serving as a mere consolation, and they're just like, all right, okay, we can finally use this to get into Game 3. But especially if you're trying to get something, if you're trying to take anything from this game, I absolutely believe a late goal will do it.
Yep, here's Strophy. The Deuces using the full rink to spread the floor and keep possession of the puck. But here's Phelan now, picks the puck up after Sommerfeld intercepted. And here comes Mula. Joe Mula makes a move, tries to get a good shot. Good save there with the left pad of Oreo. Nikolai has it. Thought about the cross-ring pass to Sobieski and wisely decided not to go with that one. As Strophy now has it, surveys, waits for help, forcing the Sting to press. See, this is the new PIHA, the back of the net rule, forcing these guys to keep the puck in play on the line. Errant pass there by Farrell, almost giving it up to Scazia for the 2-on-1. Instead, Farrell will keep the puck. And he gets it back there. A good give-and-go pass by Sobieski. That one hits the outside of the net. Farrell now will shoot it all the way back where he finds Strophy playing strong safety. Kind of the prevent defense safety action there. Here's Strophy behind the net now. Sting will back off so the Deuces have to play it over the line. He brings it over the line. Will hit Farrell. Only one forechecker here down low. You're going to have to bring more if you want them to get the puck out of there. Dangerous pass in front. Sobieski quickly gets it out of that slot area as Farrell goes back across to Strophy. 2 minutes already down since we last dropped the puck, as the Deuces are just playing keep away. They want this clock to go away. They want to get back onto the bench, talk about what the plan is going to be for Game 3. They're just methodical right now, playing tic-tac-toe. And look at them guys back as the F4 checking. They're going to do this for another 3 minutes and 57 seconds if they let them. And here come the Deuces into the zone. Strophy looks, going to cut to the middle. Good glove save there by Danielle, who needed a good save there. Here's Lloyd now up. Farrell. That missed Farrell high, so now Sommerfeld will get the puck. Kicks that up to Skazia. Skazia's got two guys on the other side, doesn't decide to use them. Beats a guy, he's got some space. He's going to take the shot and scores. Joe, that's what we talked about.
Yep.
Maybe that's the message to my team. Hey, guys, we can do this.
Yep. And he's definitely saying that on the way to the bench there. That was a nice short side snipe there by Skazia. Really, that's been the limited shift that he's had in this second half. Again, just Jay Miro trying to rest him there. But again, it's all that energy.
Let's take another look, Joe.
And we're not going to get that.
No, we're not going to get it. All right, so.
Guys in our area go, no.
I didn't hear him the first time. All right, here we go. So 6-1 now. The minor league players set for the series after this one, starting to filter into the building now as the Sting get on the board.
Yep.
6-1 in this one.
If they get another one,
if
we'll
Oria asks, I'm going to let him know that you're the one that talked about that goose egg earlier.
Yep.
2-on-1 for the Deuces, back the other way. This is Lloyd again with the puck. Going to try to get back across to Farrell. LaRusso, who's made a number of key blocks in this game despite the score, breaks that one up. Now has the puck again.
Oh, for sure. He can. Oreo can complain to me about it.
So LaRusso now comes around, tries to get one, and he gets another shot. That one, I think, off the defenseman's stick and through the wickets on Oreo. So now this might be the energy boost. You know,
yes.
This might be not what you want as the Deuces. You're going to say, hey, we're going to win this game 6-2. Great.
Right.
But when you give up two late ones, that could change the morale. All right, here we got this one. Take a look.
Look at this here. He just ends up, what he tried to do there is it almost was like a pass that he just funneled in between the wickets. Here we go.
Right off the draw, Deuces got sprung into a 2-on-1. Amade going high and missing the upstairs where they've been trying to live on Danielle. Here comes the Deuces. Got to say, hey, we played a great game here. Don't worry about this stuff here at the end. Good forecheck by Sobieski. Now the Sting retreat. Just 2 minutes to go in this game too. Looks like, barring anything crazy here in the last 2 minutes, we're going to go to a game 3 for the third straight year here in the semi-pro division. That's the way we like it.
Yes.
All dramatic.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to wake up this early. We might as well get 3 games out of both series, you know.
Sure. Well, I'm sure the Trash Pandas didn't want to hear you say that.
No.
Again, Joe said it.
Listen, I'm just doing what's best for the viewer.
There we go. All right. So
I'm in the viewer's hands now.
All right, Nikolai and Petruzzo battle for the draw. Petromonico now out there in a shift. We haven't seen much of him on the floor here in the second period. LaRusso, who's seemingly been out there almost the entire second period, sends across. Now it's Petromonico got it, tries to hit the goal scorer, LaRusso again. There's Joe Mula, good shot block there by Strophy. Strophy always in position.
Yep.
Sting now just over a minute to go in this one. Russo back behind his own net, will stop. No hurry here. Light forecheck from Farrell. Gamesmanship by Petromonico.
Yeah.
Of course.
1 minute remaining.
Rink announcer calls out the 1 minute left. They hit Joe Mula with the puck. Inside out move. Outside shot on Oreo. Strophy in position to take care of that rebound. Here comes Ryan Farrell with a head of speed. We'll drop it back to Nikolai. Nikolai retreats. Sends across to Ryan Farrell as they're looking to just kill the remaining 30-some seconds left in this one. Strophy with the puck now. No press here as the Sting say, hey, just hold it. We're good. As we let the clock tick down. And the referee sees that both teams have had enough. Give the puck up. And the Deuces, Joe, answer in a big way. Hey, we're not going home. We came here to win a championship just like you did. And
Yeah.
It's all going to be on the line in Game 3.
Yeah, you would have thought that maybe that late power play goal by the Sting was a killer, but the Deuces with early goals in the first half of Game 2 really sent the message that, yep, they're not going home and they're not going down without a fight. But guess what? It's the deciding Game 3 coming up.
And look at this. Coach Muro taking his team back to the locker room. Clearly wants to have some words. We'll see if looks like the Deuces are gonna follow that as they put up probably a good 10 minutes or so. But Joe, let's wrap this one up.
Oh, definitely. So again, the exciting Game 3 coming up at the semi-pro final. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe for Roller Planet. If you're coming from the PIHA Facebook page, roller_planet, don't forget to go there and like and subscribe. We'll be back in just a few for Game 3 from the Xfinity Roller Sports Arena in Colorado Springs, Colorado. All right, it's game 3 here at the Xfinity Roller Sports Arena in Colorado Springs, Colorado. This is the Professional Inline Hockey Association Semi-Pro Final, and this is it. Win, you get the championship. Lose, and you're going home sour. I'm Joe Oria with Anthony Flynn and Flinner. I think for a neutral, this is exactly what you want.
For sure.
Third deciding game, and that's it. Wonder how Jay's rallied the troops.
Well, like Jay took his whole team off the floor, put them in the locker room, still talking to them. Now, Coach Hibner's giving his boys some words, but who would you prefer to be here? The team coming off the big win, or the team that got some late momentum? At putting your fresh goalie out here, and look at this, the Deuces are going
interesting.
So Pat called it last year's MVP in the league when Oreo was down, certainly up to the task, but for sure. His teammates pumping him up. So, and that's another dynamic. You have the guy who's actually rested, hasn't faced any shots. Now Petro is going to go back out there and try to pitch another shutout.
That's a very...
Oh, I just did it now. It's
interesting.
on me. Sorry, Danny. Game hasn't started yet, though, so it doesn't count.
Hey, I'm rubbing off on you in some way, but no, there's just all these little dynamics that happen in the course of a game, and again, really, I'd say curious decision by the Deuces, but I think they believe in any goaltender. Doesn't necessarily matter.
I know this team well, so do I.
Yeah, and so I don't mind that decision at all.
And the Deuces, just like they have this whole series, not afraid to press the pace quickly, and they get the first shot of the game off the stick of Ryan Farrell. Farrell, we'll take a look here at this one. Petro right back in action. We'll fight this one off. That one actually might have been missing high.
But it gets him into the game.
Absolutely. Watch out. Here we go. And they score the turnover. Costly turnover down low as Farrell goes to the backhand. Shot muffled a little bit, which might have really hurt Petro on that one.
Oh, it definitely did here as we take a look. Look at this turnover. Yep, it's that changeup that got to the goaltender, and you know what? Under 30 seconds, Deuces have a lead. Sting have to chase again.
Yeah, we'll see again. That really seemed to open the game up, play into the hands of the Deuces. Coach Miro can't be happy with that.
No.
Here comes Joe Mueller quickly trying to answer, but Ben Smith makes a good defensive play. Phelan now has it 2-on-1 down low. Sobieski's shot. Good job to squeeze that one as Sobieski's trying to go through the 5-hole. Tells the goalie, good save. Puck stuck in the roller flies there.
Nice movement across. Still make himself big. That was a really good shot selection, and good work by Petro after that first goal to get back into it and make the next save.
Sure, getting a goalie to go side to side. Good time to go 5-hole. But Petro did a good job of squeezing the legs. Here comes Phelan now. He's going to look to get the outside, gets a shot. Good job by Nikolai to come back. 2-on-1 the other way. Sobieski and Ben Smith. Ben Smith is going to choose shot, misses the far post. But Sobieski recovers. He's got Smith again backdoor. Oh, instead, this time Sobie tries to go up and over, misses the net. Fortunately for him, the rebound's going to kick all the way out to Morelli. Morelli now gives to Nikolai, back to Morelli. Morelli now to Smith. Smith finds some space. Going to try to hit Morelli there, but that's Mueller. Settling that back. Big opportunity to stretch the ring, but Smith wants a better look at it. Now here's Lloyd. Lloyd had a great game, too, for the Deuces. He comes across now. Morelli here, again, trying to get to the slot. Stood up there by Phelan. Those two have some words. Here's Nikolai back in front. He's going to find a guy in the slot. That's Smith. Fought off nicely by Petro. Petro, after that first goal, has had to make a couple of tough saves.
And he makes these saves look quite easy, in fact. Just look nice, good, solid positioning.
Squeeze the rebound.
Yes. Yeah. It's a nice squeeze. Again, with the goaltenders that like to keep their glove up, you have to put it in their elbows. Did a good job squeezing.
Lloyd with the turnover here. Now Strophy testing Petro. Petro squeezes yet another one. The turnovers down low are causing the Sting fits. We're not even 2 minutes into the game.
No. Good work there. He just steps right in and shooting that exact same side. I expect them to try to go upstairs if they can the next opportunity.
Logan's busy down there in the truck.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Deuces still control. Sting haven't had much early possession at all. 1-0 lead for the Deuces. Here comes Strophy with a head of steam. He's going to get some space. Oh, he tried to go across to Farrell. That one back here to his brother Ryan Farrell. That was Connor Farrell cutting to the back post there, and Strophy couldn't get it to him. Now Strophy will settle the puck, go back behind his goal. Pat Call there, the beneficiary of a 1-0 lead. Hasn't even seen a shot yet. Shot 6-0 for the Deuces so far. And I think a lot of that's got to do with those turnovers. Here comes Lloyd, gets to the middle. Scazia bodies him. Good push there. They're going to let that one go. Here come the Sting, 2-on-2 the other way. Amade coming back, trying to help the defensively. And Strophy, as he has done almost all weekend in great defensive position, thwarts any shot attempt. Now LaRusso scored him a late goal in that game, in that last game. This is Tyler Myers behind the net for the Sting. And here's LaRusso, hits Rick Sword across. Sword's going to go wide on Farrell. He's going to get some space to the backhand. Pat Call makes his first save. That's a good one. A good goal scorer there, Rick Sword. Sword goes in the corner hard with Strophy. Strophy wins that battle. Sobieski now comes up, gains his own. Could be 3-on-3 here. He's going to fake the shot, go around. Sting will do battle down there, but Ryan Farrell gets there, outworks the Sting, gets that puck. Now it's 2-on-3. Sobieski down in the corner and tries to dig the puck out, but here come the Sting. A good back check by Amade, who retrieves the puck for the Deuces. Deuces really in control of this one early.
Yeah. And it all started with that high pressure.
Yeah.
That pressure on the Sting forced them to turn it over. They get the first goal. I think the Sting have kind of backed off a little bit here. They're just going to let the Deuces come to them.
Morelli handing off to Nikolai. Nikolai's dangerous there. Shot, block in front, rebound right to the stick of Lloyd, but Petro in perfect position puts that one aside. Now here comes the Sting, not looking to settle down as much as they have earlier in this series. Here's Petromonaco, another good forecheck by Lloyd, causing a turnover. Now Myers throws the puck around. This one going to be picked up by the Deuces. The forecheck is really causing these guys a lot of trouble. As the Deuces have it again, they're going to come in. Morelli in the slot where he's dangerous, just misses the upper corner there on Petro. Now Nikolai sends back. Oh, almost turns that over, which could have been a break there for Joe Mula. Instead, here's Strophy, battles in the corner, still holds the puck there, holding off two Sting guys, trying to get that puck out of there. He just wants to get that offensive draw.
Yep.
Here comes Strophy, but finally the Sting get the puck from him. Oh, good back check by Nikolai. Another one by Nikolai. But here comes Mula with it for the Sting. Good shot there. That one off the post. That one just missed the far post. And here's Mula again. Wants another crack at the shot. He's going to get it. Here it is. Good one. Trying to go to the same spot. Right. That's the Sommerfeld who gets another shot. Now Pat Call engaged in the game, Joe.
Yeah.
A couple of good tests for him. And the Sting crosses Sommerfeld. Unbelievable play by Strophy. He just thwarted off a 3-on-1 down low. Looked like that was going to be an easy backdoor tap for Sommerfeld. Strophy doing it all defensively for the Deuces back there. Now you got to settle down if you're the Deuces, who were in control, but now the Sting finding their legs. Heavy forecheck here by the Deuces. Now they'll back off. Good pass to Scazzi, a 2-on-1. Great job by Morelli. Gave the shooter to the goalie Pat Call, and Scazia just missed. Here comes the Deuces the other way. Now Patrizzo with it. He gives it up to Farrell. Farrell, the goal scorer in this one, takes a shot, went off the elbow. Trying to get his second goal of the game there. Turnovers everywhere.
Yep.
You know, we saw the start of this series really tenuous. Nobody wanted to make mistakes, and now we got mistakes everywhere.
Yeah, that's it, and that's what happens too when you're constantly going up and down the floor. You're going to turn the puck over a lot. You're going to make a lot of mistakes, and I think for both teams, they want to settle this down.
All All right, here's Ben Smith takes the shot. That one hits somebody up high in front. That looks like Phelan. He's in pain. Now Skazia's got a guy low, and he shoot and score. Skazia, great outlet pass there to Rick Sword. And Sword beats Pat Call over the glove, far side. Good pass right here because he saw Sword had a step.
He definitely did, and again, as we just take a look at the replay, what a shot right over the glove, Seward. Seward has been good this weekend. He needs to get into this series. I mean, what a time to do it, tying the game up.
Yeah, 1-1 now. Sting have had the game's last 5 shots. Farrell had that one, but that one was off the bar, so now back to an even game. Shot there by Ben Smith, patted away. Here comes the Sting, 1-on-2. This is Seward again. He's still got it. Looking, he's got a guy cutting to the middle. That's Tyler Myers. Great stick there by Sobieski because Myers was alone in the slot, ready to pick on Pat Call again.
Yeah. Well, and now it's the Sting were on their heels for a large part of this first half, again with the Deuces scoring early. Now it's the Deuces' turn to be on their heels and play a little bit of survival mode.
Yep, now Strophe will get it, and that's sticked out by, I believe that's Joe Mueller. You see Mueller more and more out here. We didn't see him a whole lot in game 1. Game 2, saw him more, but now he seems like he's playing well, getting a lot of good shots off. And
yep.
I'm sure calling the name Mueller isn't something that Coach Murrow's got a problem with.
No.
All right, here we go. Face-off won by Skazia all the way back. Petromonaco is going to pick up. Alec Nikolai forechecks hard there. Petromonaco gets away from it, gets away from another player. But good back check again by Nikolai. Fans of the Sting asking for a high stick there. But Petromonaco finally gives the puck up. And as Sobieski now finds Ryan Farrell. Here come the Deuces, trying to catch the Sting in a line change. They do. Here's Strophe on the great move, and he scores! What a goal! Michael Strophe on the great move there. Uses the shooting that he tends to like to go, blocker side. Let's take a look. Here comes.
Take a look at this right here again. That was just a really nice toe drag, and again, Petro is upset with himself, but that really is just off a nice toe drag, nice shot, low blocker.
Yeah, that's where Mike likes to shoot, if you know him well.
Yep.
And that's probably why Petro was extra mad at himself. Having played with him before, he realized, he's like, oh man, I knew he was going to go there.
Yeah.
But that play made by that great toe drag, that was the word that wasn't coming to my lips there for a second. I was like, this is my first time in roller hockey. You know what toe drag is?
Well, it feels like it when you get no sleep.
Yeah, that's really what it is. Here comes Farrell trying to go to his brother Farrell, 2-on-1 the other way, but Connor Farrell's going to try to get back, and he will. Great poke check by Strophe. Strophe's feeling it. Here he comes, 3-on-2. He's got Lloyd across. He'll give it to him, but missed him just a little bit. Right, here we go back the other way. Oh, great play by Farrell. Great play by Farrell to pick that one up. Otherwise, the Sting were gone 2-on-1 the other way. The track beats back. Here comes Skazia. Gives up to Sword. Sword's going to come down, get a good shot, and a rebound. Great save there by Call. And here we go the other way. Fortunately for the Sting, the Deuces couldn't get to that one because they would have been off 2-on-1 the other way. Now Sommerfeld will settle. Teams will make changes. Just over the line. Sommerfeld. He wraps it around. Phelan will pick this up. Retreat. Looks. Now he's got Petruzzo cutting in front of the net. Sommerfeld will cut the other direction. And here's the pass to Sommerfeld. He's going to get some speed, cross the red line. Sobieski on him. Dumps to the corner where Petruzzo will gather. But he'll check back where there's no teammate. So now Ryan Farrell with the puck. He's got a step on Petruzzo. He goes across to Strophe, who's been out there for quite some time. And if I'm Coach Hibner, I think it's a good idea. Just as he said that, he's going to go for a line change, of course. Great play there. We got a penalty coming up on the Sting on the hook. It was a great pass. It forced Phelan to get the stick on the hands there. I would almost call that a good penalty, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, watch out, watch out. Oh, is that too many men?
I think because he couldn't corral the puck. That's actually what
Yeah.
benefited them.
Yeah, well, maybe they give the goalie a little extra because getting his pads in that. He was having trouble getting in there.
I mean, he's got those roller flies
Yeah.
on, and he's using all of them.
Let's take a look at the penalty here. See the good little pass there by Sobieski.
Yep.
Got Amade a good look in front. Sting had to take the penalty.
They had to, otherwise that would have been a golden opportunity there.
Well,
There
speaking of golden opportunities, Joe, here's one right here.
Yes.
Sting down one now on the penalty kill. Deuces could widen the gap here, give themselves some breathing room with a power play goal. Here's Nikolai. He's got the puck. Good forecheck by Sobieski. He's back down. They're going to hit Morelli. Power play definitely designed to hit Morelli with some space in the middle. Down Nikolai, down low. He'll take a shot. Good block there by Petromonaco as Morelli is forced to go back into his zone, cover the puck. On the right, Ben Smith. They'll come over to the left to Sobieski. Sobieski down low to Nikolai. Nikolai back to Sobieski, who's looking to take a shot off the stick of Petromonaco. He was looking at that upper right-hand corner, Joe.
Yeah, nice work by Petromonaco to block that. And, you know, again, with Sobieski there, really just, you know, that's, again, with this box power play, you're looking to have two shooters up top. And for the Sting, they were able to block that.
Yeah, so, again, Sobieski, who's made a lot of great defensive plays, comes in, steals the puck, tries to shoot again, right into the breadbasket of Petromonaco. The Sting cleared again. Just about 30 seconds left to go on this power play. Pat called, letting him know there's no forecheckers. Puck's still up on its end, so Morelli's got to settle it. Here comes Sobieski and Morelli. They both cross the line. Smith and Nikolai still down low for them. They'll go to Nikolai. Pass misses him. They're going to switch spots. Nikolai thought about a shot there, but here's Morelli shooting from where he wants to get his shots from. Another stick on a shot. That's a bunch of those during this power play. This time Sommerfeld gets a stick on that shot.
And you gotta, you have to, especially when you're playing a 1-2 penalty kill. You gotta get your sticks on those shots.
Sobieski wins a rare draw against Skazia. Now Morelli looks. He'll go over to Smith. Smith back to Morelli. Morelli wants to pull the trigger but doesn't. Nikolai's got a little space. He shoots and scores! Wow, great shot. Found some space just under the glove this time.
Yep.
Petro didn't see that one. Power play goal for the Deuces as they open up a 2-goal lead right before half.
Nice shot there. Again, perfect step in by Nikolai, and he was able to use that screen to his advantage. Petro, you're right, did not see that. Nice shot there.
Yeah, great work by our cameraman.
Absolutely, and it's in a very important 2-goal lead.
For sure. So now, Alec Nikolai on the board again, like he's been a lot this weekend. This is Smith stays on after the power play. Good battle there by both players. They're still tied up down there. I think their feet are still tied up. Both of them wincing as Ben Smith and Joe Mueller both slow to get up. All right, Joe, we're 12 minutes away. Could be a championship for somebody. Right
Could
now,
be.
looking like the Deuces have the edge on that 2-goal lead, late power play goal.
And it's that late power play goal, I think, that was incredibly important. If you're the Sting, you want to kill that off, and you want to give yourself a little bit of momentum heading into that second half. But Nikolai with a very nice shot from the point, and the Deuces capitalize. And it's those little things that happen in a series, and this one is a very important power play that they were able to score on, give them that 2-goal lead into the second half. Although, and when you play the Sting are never out of it. The Sting are, for the most part, they've been disciplined in the series, except really, I'd say, you know, that last penalty, it was a penalty you had to take. But ultimately for them, they're a disciplined team. They're going to be able to, I believe they'll get back into this game, but they have to just have a little bit more killer instinct, I feel. You got to press it, and I know they want to be patient, and, you know, for the most part, it's worked for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you're going to see them open it up here.
Yeah, the Sting are going to have to. There's going to be no patience now. They're going to have to execute.
Yep.
Because they're going to have to hit those passes, not let the Deuces pick them off and go the other way on the I-man rushes, because otherwise they'll spread this lead.
Yep.
All right, we're off. 12 to go here. Deuces two-goal lead to their first championship. Sting trying to say, no, we want another one.
Yep.
They've had a bunch. No team has won more semi-pro championships than the Sting. In fact, they've actually won more championships than the Pro have won championships, believe that or not. If you go back and take a look at the history, they're looking at another one. But here's the outlet pass by Strophe, always precise with those passes. But this one here by Farrell caused a turnover. Sean Phelan, dangerous guy, gives off to Scazia. Scazia is going to look for a spot, goes back across. What an incredible save there by Call. Another one by Scazia. They buzzing coming out. But Pat Call up to the task, and here comes the Deuces. Trying to get a little space there was Connor Farrell, but good defense by Austin Sommerfeld. Now Lloyd, he sidesteps Lloyd. Two good moves there by Sommerfeld. Now Scazia with it again. Good pick move there. Shot off the bar. Lucky that didn't hit him in the back too. Good pick move there by Sword. Now Lloyd with it. Lloyd hands off. He's got Strophe. Strophe across. Oh, good setup to Farrell. Farrell just misses wide. But Strophe says, hey, enough of this. Let's settle it down, guys. He needs a change. And so will the Sting. So we got new troops out for both squads. And Farrell hands off. He's the last one to change. Now Morelli has it. In no hurry. He looks. He's got Sobieski coming down. There's a lot of space for Sobieski. He hits Amadei in front, who just mishandles. Otherwise, he was in alone. But here come the Sting. They're not being impatient now. Here comes Scazia. Too much talking for me this early in the morning. Here we go. Scazia's still with the puck, but here's Amadei now. Amadei, this little spinorama move, gets it back, settles. Now Ben Smith with it. And he settles. Good, hard forecheck by the Sting. We weren't seeing this for 2 games. Now they're pressing. They have to.
They do.
Morelli now settles the puck back again, where Smith will pick it up. And here comes Patrizzo. Patrizzo's going to put the heat on. They find Sobieski, but the mishandle. These are plays that have to be precise. You got to get that, because now look, Sting have the puck again.
Yep. And especially with the Sting, they're going to try to push the play here. You got to make sure you connect on everything.
Yep, here comes Petromonaco. Great move there to the front. Had to fight off the rebound. Was Call. Did a good job of baseball batting swinging that one. LaRusso throws an aerial over to Petromonaco, but still he'll retreat, recover. Now it's back to LaRusso, who can't handle that one on his feet. We'll go back. Light forecheck by the Deuces from Nikolai here. Nikolai making it a 2-goal game on that power play goal. Okay, here comes the Sting, looking to make an outlet pass. And they find one, and this is LaRusso. And that one off the glove of Pat Call, who's asking for an interference play by Patrizzo in front. We'll have to take a look, but he's asking. Like the referees are going to talk about this one. Pat Call looked like he was going to blocker that one up, but see, that's is it? They're going to have to talk. Was that Ben Smith pushing him in there?
I think that's what they're going to say.
Yep.
They're going to say that Ben Smith pushed him in. And I think from the replay there, we'll see it one more time. Yep. I would say so.
Yeah, I agree.
I would say if Ben Smith doesn't push him, they have an argument.
Agreed.
But because he pushed him right as that shot was happening, they don't have much of an argument.
I understand Pat Call probably doesn't realize that. All he knows, he had that one eyed up. He's like, I have that right in my glove, guys. And all of a sudden, my glove wasn't where it started.
Yep, exactly.
Right? Well, that's the life that the Sting needed. Now we got a 1-goal game, adding to the drama. Here comes Lloyd. Lloyd now, the Deuces might feel like they need to find a little more offense again here.
Yep.
They don't want to stay on their heels. So LaRusso cutting the lead in half. Just over 8 minutes to go here now in the second period. Going to be a turnover. Sting pick it up. This is Tyler Myers, but Ben Smith picks it back up. 3-on-2 if they hurry. Drop pass to Farrell. Farrell's going to go to the backhand. Cross. Oh, and he just misses Nikolai, who was going to bang that one wide open backdoor goal. Nikolai recovers, gets it, but he'll just throw it back as the Sting will now recover. And here comes Phelan. The urgency seems to not be there as much now for the Sting. I guess they feel 1 goal is something they can handle. Sommerfeld will crisscross, take a shot. Call fights that one off. Big rebound in front. Fortunately, Morelli there to help. Scazia was lurking.
And that's why Call's gonna call rather for a timeout. So I think what ended up happening was one of his ties there got loose and got caught in his skate. So he almost fell as he was making that save there. See, and it just gets caught. And yep, usually when a goaltender falls over like that, it's because there's some kind, especially at this level, it's because there's some kind of equipment issue. He's able to fix that and get back on.
It's a quick repair.
Yep.
Here comes Connor Farrell one-on-one. Good
Whoa.
toe, good move there on Petromonaco, but Phelan with good support there helped him out. Now Farrell again with it, tried to go give and go with his brother Ryan Farrell, but the outlet pass picked back off by Farrell. 7.5 to go here. 3-2 Deuces in the all-important game 3. Now Joe, not keep talking about this one, but coming up after this one, we've got the minor final. Game 2 and game 3. Game 1 happened last night. Trash Pandas victorious in that one over the Sting. But back to this one here now. Amade outworks Sword for it, and here comes Farrell. Watch for the backhand now. Oh, I knew that's his patented move, that backhand. And Amade follows it up on the rebound. Big goal there.
These guys don't quit.
Deuces answer in a big way. Farrell finds a way on the breakaway. Petro does a great job to stay with it. Farrell loves that backhand on the breakaway.
He does, but it ended up leading to the perfect rebound.
Yeah.
And not much that Petro can do about that. That's a key goal.
Key goal.
Goal for the Deuces. Again, they don't quit on the play. They're always going to the net, and they're getting rewarded now.
Sloppy play by both teams in the I guess we call it the neutral zone area, the middle of the rink, and the Deuces that came away with it. Farrell sprung. Watch this one. Off the skate of the referee, turned into a great turnover for Patrizzo. Here come the Deuces now. Nikolai back to Sobieski, who will send the puck to Farrell. Farrell now back to Strophy. Strophy looks, he's got Sobieski open. Sobi trying to go back door, and he does. Nikolai opens it up on the tic-tac-toe goal. Started with Strophy to Sobieski to the back door for Nikolai.
And it's opened up here as Jay Muro's called a timeout. Nice look there by Nikolai. You just go to the net, and that was a perfect feed there by Sobieski. And Nikolai just tapped it home.
This is why we talk about those outlet passes of Mike Strophy. At it again.
Yep.
So Jay Muro says, hey, enough's enough. We just tied this sucker. Or no, we just cut this lead in half, and now all of a sudden we're down by 3.
Yeah.
Calls timeout. He's got his troops in there.
That's a great thing about this sport. You think you're in it, all of a sudden 2 come in like that. It's just wild how quickly things can change. And for the Deuces, we thought they were on their heels. We thought that they were gonna, they had a real chance to give this game right back to the Sting, and it's like they baited them and it took them right away.
Well, but again, that's the Sting. They needed to press.
Yep,
and
they
the
had
Deuces,
to.
that was their game plan. They want to transition you, and that's a prime example of how they'll kill you with their passing. So now, big uphill climb for the Sting. Danielle giving some words of encouragement to Petro. Petro now trying to pull his boys up. Hey, you got to bail me out here, guys. Not that I think we can fault him for that one. That one is just pretty passing. Not much you can do there. It's like Muro's going to send out his horses. Got Phelan out there. Sword on the draw. Joe Mula. Petro takes his net. Petromonaco back. And Sobieski will win the draw against Seward. There's Ben Smith behind the net. He'll send to Morelli. Morelli uses his big frame to find some space and some speed, but he'll retreat again. Now it's Ben Smith. Oh, weird bounce off the back of the net there. Allowed the Sting to get it, but Sobieski, as he has been all game, in the right position now. Here comes Morelli. Morelli's got Smith across. He throws an aerial. They get a quick opportunity. he takes a shot, but Petro says, no, I'm back on it. Gloves that one down. Still trying to pick his guys up. Doing a lot of talking to his teammates, but appears to be some encouragement.
Yeah, get them going. Nice glove save there by Petro, but you're right. They gotta get something going.
Here comes Phelan. Phelan now sidestepping Lloyd, but then turns it over. Fortunately, right back to Rick Sword. Sword has it again. Seward. Right here comes the Sting again with some speed. Petromonico he's got a little room, but Pat Hall says, hey, I got one of those glove things too.
Yep. He was able to snag that out of the air. Again, that was a nice look there by Petromonico, but as you can see, just solid goaltending fundamentals, and that could have been going wide, but at this point of the game, you don't chance that.
No. And so face off again, won by Scazia. He's got it now. LaRusso finds Scazia, who's gonna retreat, try to get himself down to the middle. Great stick there by Lloyd, and Lloyd's in alone. He shoots. Great blocker save there. Big one.
Big.
If the Sting could find a way to get back in this one, but Lloyd's in again. This time tries to go to the well, the same place, and Petro says, nope, still got that one. Now here comes the Sting the other way. Petromonico tries to make the move. They're really trying to press now. And the Deuces, if they get one more, this thing's probably going to be over.
Yeah.
But Petro has kept them in this one. I mean, you can't fault the Sting, right?
No.
You can't take the time now anymore to try to set up the perfect play. You got to try to get a mismatch, beat someone somewhere. Here comes Strophy up the wing. Strophy to the backhand. Another big save by Petro, who's down again. But boy, Petro has done everything since that timeout to keep his team in it. I mean, they've just thrown the kitchen sink and everything else in the kitchen at him.
Yeah, they caught him again. I think they caught him up high.
Well, he was already a little wounded from earlier, but another look.
Yep. Oh, it was just, again, it's just what happens. You go down as a goaltender, and there's definitely no intent to that, but the skate just ends up hitting him in the head. Or not the skate, rather. It looks like it's the shin pad. Yep, as it's coming through. I think that was Strophy coming through there on his lone offensive opportunity of the match, of the game, and he did a little bit of damage, but thankfully Petro is back.
And here's Sobieski again with it. Goes to the middle. This is Amade. Amade will retreat now. Send the puck back to kill some clock. Ryan Farrell has it. Throws back to Amade. Amade now looking. Oh, not a good idea there. Turnover to Patrizio, but good defense again by Sobieski. I'm sorry, no, this is Strophy again. Strophy, a second offensive chance for Joe. A little interrupted there by the president of operations here, Charlie.
Yes.
Yoder. Petro still on it. Another save.
Pull back the curtain a little bit. And I was actually going to ask you this anyways, but as another look at Petro here making the save, it'd have to be Nikolai for MVP, wouldn't it?
I would think he'd be the early favorite. Maybe Sean Lloyd.
Maybe.
Yeah. Morelli's had a couple.
Yep. It's one of those things too where you have 2 or 3 guys on that Deuces team that are.
Let's not put the cart before the horse. There's still 3.5 to go here, and the Sting have found ways. This organization have found ways to do the dramatic. But never count out Jay Muro team. And on cue, Jay makes his coaching move.
Yep.
He's off the bench. Petro off, and here comes the 5th man. That 5th man looks like it's going to be LaRusso.
I'm a cart before the horse kind of guy.
All right. Well, here comes the Sting, happy to watch the Sting keep the puck outside as they work the puck down low. Cross. Good job by Morelli there to get that one out. And Nikolai takes a swing at the empty net, and it's not going to get there. It's the post. Boy, that one had some English on it that just kept it out. All right, now here comes Scazia. He gives to Phelan. They got all their horses out now since the cart's not in front of them.
Nope.
They're playing catch up high. They can't do this. Oh, almost picked off by Nikolai. And all he'd have to do is just deposit in the empty net. They got to get some shots here from the outside. Here's one. Seward has it, but Pat Call saw it the whole way. Morelli gives him an attaboy, as we'll have a draw, 2:29 to go. We take a look at that one. Yep. Way to see that with LaRusso in front on the screen.
They're tough shots, but you know what? They're all to the outside.
And Nikolai picks this one off. He's got to look at that empty net. Blocked by Petromonaco. Good job there. 3-on-2 down low for the Sting. Sting have it. Oh, Scazia tries to cut to the middle. He had Sword all alone. Scazia doesn't like it. And now this one's going to be put in the empty net. Here comes Sobieski. He's going to skate. He's just going to kill the clock. He's just killing every second and deposits it into the net. Scazia had a wide open Rick Seward and tried to beat a guy. I don't know if he saw him there, and he paid the price.
What a hit. What a hit delivered in the middle of the rink.
I think that there was the knockout blow.
Yep. Wow.
All right, you can get that card. Get that card off.
I did. I did.
All right, Petro retreats back to the net. I expect a big celebration from this Deuces team who's wanted this for years. So, and what a way to respond. Remember how they opened up this tournament this weekend. They lost 5-0 to the same Sting team. Very dejected.
Well, and you know, the Deuces, again, we were talking about it, going to the playoff series against the Gladiator. You know, it's one of those things where you have to exercise demons before you can win a championship.
Morelli with one more, trying to pad the stats.
Yep. They've reloaded.
Amade, little gamesmanship shot there. 2-on-2, come to Sting the other way. Minute 20 to go. Another good step up there by Ben Smith. Petruzzo with it. He finds Joe Mula. Shot blocked there. And the Deuces settle behind the net. Sting are going to sit in front of the net, which will allow him just to stay there. Looks like they're going to let him. They're going to let it happen. So Morelli just sits. We try not to have dead air as the two teams just pretty much have conceded here. Now, and they want them to move the puck, and they do. So here comes Ben Smith. Smith will send over to Farrell. Farrell now probably just send it back as they'll play catch. 38 seconds to go. The Deuces on their way to the Semi-Pro Championship. They made a number of key acquisitions during the offseason. Morelli, Ben Smith, and the whistle blows. I'll let the rink announcer do that as I coughed at the worst possible time. But it's it. The 23-24 Semi-Pro champion, Philadelphia Deuces.
Wow. It was a tough start to the weekend, but for the Deuces, it just felt like they were all business. They were all business in that weekend, and you really thought they were in some trouble after they lost game one, but they don't think they were. They think that, you know, as long as they remained disciplined and stayed out of the box, they were going to win this in two very convincing performances in game 2 and 3.
Well, and the players shake their hands after playing each other 4 times on these 3 short days. So big hugs there. All these guys with Strophe. Strophe, obviously a teammate with a lot of these guys for a while. The goaltending, Pat Call, up to the task in game 3. The Deuces now are going to pick up the garage sale that they littered the floor with. And I'm going to have to sign off at this point because I've got some responsibilities downstairs. I'll let you take this one home, Joe. It's been a pleasure.
Yes.
But we'll see you for the start of the minor series.
Yep, we'll see you for the start of the minor series as we'll keep our broadcast going on the celebrations. And yeah, absolutely. What a well-deserved championship for the Deuces. It didn't look good for them starting out their first game against losing to the Sting pretty convincingly. But again, as Flinner talked about, they've really had to exercise their demons. They reloaded in the off season, got a couple of key guys, and they were looking to get past the Gladiators. They did, the Gladiators, who were back-to-back PIHA semi-pro champions before this, and they had a tougher road to the final here. The Blizzard game was pretty convincing, but then they had to beat the Gladiators in the semifinals to get here. And then they were up against it, down 1-0 off of a 1-0 loss to the Sting in game 1. But you know what? They didn't panic. They had a nice game 2. And it was tough going there for a while. They went up 3-1 here in game 3. And then the Sting ended up cutting it to 1. But it was almost at that point that the Deuces ended up just turning it on. And one thing about them is they were not afraid to put the pressure on as they continue to get their celebration going. And soon we will have Anthony Flynn, who was doing the play-by-play. He's in many places at once, down there with PIHA president and just the overall greatest of all time, CJ Yoder, and his dad, Charlie, as they start to get this going. So one thing we will say, again, valiant effort by the Sting. But good work. As we listen for a little bit to the celebration.
Our new champions of the PIHA Semi-Pro, the Philadelphia Deuces. Let's get a big hand for our runners up, the Suffolk Sting. What a great matchup. What a great matchup.
Sting played well.
Before we do the business of getting all of our players to the honor to hold the cup, we're going to do the business of our most valuable player award. As determined by our own crew here, most valuable player from the Philadelphia Deuces, getting to hold you in the MVP belt,
Nikolai, especially in that semifinal. I think that's what really did, but he was all over the score sheet in games 2 and 3. You see that little shiner there right under his right eye. What ended up happening in that semifinal was that, so he scored 2 goals, but the one goal that he didn't score, the puck came off of the post, hit him right there underneath the right eye, and right onto a teammate's stick.
Number 3, Andrew Holiday.
PIHA tradition. Grab a couple of those coins and throw them up in the air.
Number 23, Matt Morelli. Number 97,
Places. Arch does that.
Number
Dollar bills.
Number 87, Ryan Soyesti. Number 71, Sean Lloyd. The goaltending duo, number 72, Adrian Arroyo. And number 30, Pat Call. Their head coach, Kurt Hittner. Let's hear it for 2023-24 Semi-Pro champions, the Philadelphia Deuces.
cup at some point. Hold it, move around with it. Ultimately, first they're going to get that picture in front of the scoreboard. Yeah, really nice job by the Deuces. This playoff series as we zoom in on that scoreboard. 6-2 is your final from game 3. So we continue to take a look here at the celebration from the Deuces. Again, great playoff series from them. The deserved champions. They had to do it a little bit the harder way this year. They weren't the favorites coming in. But for them, they did it the right way. So we'll use this opportunity to step aside. Again, thank you so much for watching the 2023-2024 PIHA Semi-Pro Championships. After a short break, it's going to be games 2 and if necessary, game 3 of the PIHA Minor Division Championship between the Suffolk Sting and the Trash Pandas. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm Joe Oria, and the guy that was doing the play-by-play was Anthony Flynn. He's on the rink doing the business right now, but we'll be right back in just a few minutes. We'll see you coming up shortly. welcome everyone back to the PIHA Finals here in Colorado Springs, Colorado at the beautiful Xfinity Roller Sports Arena. This is the minor division final between the Trash Pandas and the Suffolk Sting. So Jay Miro going 1 for 1 in finals so far. He's looking to go 2 for 1, but they're gonna have to do it coming back. Trash Pandas won the first game yesterday, and so the Sting are gonna have to win this game, otherwise they're gonna go home empty-handed. But you know, as Anthony Flynn's alongside of me, and Flinner, Trash Pandas really showed their experience to me in game 1, and they've got, especially Russo there, he took over the game.
Yeah, he sure did. I mean, the Sting handily beat the Pandas in the round robin portion 4-1, but it was the second period effort of the Pandas that dominated the game, and it netted them this 1-0 series lead. Now, unlike the other series that we've had, you know, before us here, the semi-pro, they've had the ability now to go back, get some rest, regroup. Especially a young team like the Sting, I expect them to come out flying. We'll see if the Pandas can handle that early pressure.
Yep.
If they do, I like their chances.
Yep.
If the Sting hop up on them quick, you know, we might be in for a long day here. So obviously game 3 would follow this right away, but let's not put the cart right in front of the horse like Joe likes it.
Exactly. That's the only place it goes. But you know, especially I think the Sting, I feel like the longer that this game goes on, that where they need to break a deadlock, I would fancy the Trash Pandas.
And the Pandas looking to build some energy right off the bat. Sting win the draw. As Dom DeLuca will get it, he'll shoot it over. All these names got to remember again. I believe that's Roland with the puck back there. He has it, DeLuca now. Finds some space. He skates across, tries to hit Roland in stride. Instead, this is Jimmy Dean with picking up the puck as the Pandas get possession for the first time. Here over to Russo. Wait, no, that's 23. I was confusing those two all day yesterday. That's Morello. As Dean now battles in the corner with Standard. These names are coming back to me now.
Yes,
Joe.
they are.
All right, here's DeLuca. Tries to hit Alfaro on a breakout, but misses him, so Gizzy settles. Now Russo has the puck, takes it from Morello. If those two play together, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
All right, here's Morello. He's got some space. Tries to poke it past Roland. Roland's got it. We got a break here. Townsend gonna D up. Roland kicked out by Gizzy, and that went up and in. Oh, and he knew it was coming, and he couldn't do it. What a lucky break. Unfortunate break for Gizzy, who makes the first save, but that one hops up way up. We've seen that before.
And honestly, I thought the way he slapped at it was really was not a heads-up play whatsoever. I would have thought that he would have tried to get that low, but you know what? The weird things happen in a final, and it just ended up Gizzy missing that one. I think he just couldn't track it in time.
Yeah, well, he knew it was up there. He couldn't find it.
Yeah.
All right, so now we are 1-0. This is Bartelli with the puck. Comes down with speed. Gell behind the net. Got the Pandas hemmed in their zone. We'll go back to Bartelli. He looks. He's always, these feet are always moving in the Sting. 77 Nicholson now hands off. This is Barry Nicholson's out there. Bartelli has it. Gets some speed, forcing number 9, Freddie Bruto, to stay with him. This is not what the Pandas needed. They did not need to give this team some confidence. A little gamesmanship there. I'm going to take both guys there, I believe. These guys giving it to each other pretty good. That's Kurt Cropper. Going to serve some time. Along with Bartelli. Coincidental penalties. Draw will be down here to the right.
They just got tied up there.
Yeah, well, they were giving it to each other a little bit, but then got hooked up. Both went in hard.
Yep. And that's just one of those things as a ref, like just take them both off, calm the game down, because that's the one thing that you don't want is for this to get out of control physically.
Some early jawing at each other already. We're just 2 minutes in.
I think one of the things, too, that's visually appealing from just a neutral perspective is that with the Suffolk Sting being so young, you know, they're less likely to take it back because they don't know any better. Jay hasn't gotten that much into their heads yet.
Yep. Jimmy Dean steals that puck from DeLuca, but then sends it to no one. Sting 4 checking hard, much different than, you know, it's obviously not an organizational-wide philosophy. Neuro knows what he has, and he's going to coach to what he has.
Exactly.
So here's Jason, this is Ty Kozlow, gives up, sends back to Alfaro. Big, heavy forecheck here by Donald Profano. Wow, players sliding a lot.
Yeah.
This could be a byproduct of the Deuces being out there and a lot of feet on the floor.
Yep. They do a really good job of cleaning the floor here, but when it all comes consecutively.
Yeah, Morello there takes a shot. He'll regain the puck. Alfaro, big forecheck. Morello has to stick that one away. Now he gloves it away. Now there's some stick holding there. Gonna let that go. Alfaro still batting with Morello. It's a good battle in the corner. 2 go down. Another bad clear. They keep trying to go back behind the net, but there's no one over there. Oh, that one just missed the left side. Looked like Gizzy was ready for it. Line change now for both teams.
Robbie Nicholson's kicking himself there for not getting a little bit more. That was a golden opportunity in the low slot.
Here's Rowland, he's in on Gizzy, and he scores. That's that speed, one-on-one. That's what the Sting are looking for. They're looking to get these one-on-ones where they can open up their legs on this big floor. They did.
And you're absolutely right. Just comes right off a turnover there. Nice work by Rowland. Gives him a little fake, and then comes right across. Took a little bit of a hit there from Jason Clark right as he took the shot, but hey, it makes that goal even sweeter. 2-0.
Extra little move to freeze Gizzy.
Yep.
And then to look for what he wanted. So now the Sting flying high. Standard will send the puck back. And a bad pass. Well, actually, I was going to say it's a bad pass, but he finds Gogel. Gogel tries inside out, and now we're going to get a penalty on Russo. Russo, no stranger to the box yesterday. He's jawing at the ref, but I'm not sure what he's complaining about. I mean, that was a penalty all day. We'll take another look.
Yeah, it was a cross check. Boom, right there. You just saw it right on the hips. And, you know, in other parts of the rink, maybe you get away with that, but because of the fact that it took away a huge goal-scoring opportunity. Yeah, I'm like, I need to find my words this morning. Yeah. It took away a goal-scoring opportunity. They have to call that. That's just a part of managing the game as an official.
Yeah, for sure. Well, tempers are flying high early in this one. Maybe these guys all needed an extra hour of sleep.
Maybe.
All right, Gogel.
I certainly do.
All right, here's the Sting power play. Rowland, one of the goal scorers, over to Gogel. DeLuca takes a shot. Whiffed on that one a little bit, but finds Gogel in the slot. Gizzy makes a good save right there and springs Clark, and he had no idea. But he'll retreat safely as they try to kill off some time on this penalty. That's 18 to Silva, back to Clark. Barnell will send back to Townsend, who just missed the jump ball in that first goal. There's Clark, good move there on Gogel. Clark sends across, he finds somebody. Oh boy, if he could have hit Clark back, and the gamesmanship is still going. Here we go, the Sting on the rush. Rolling over to Gogel. Gogel looking to pull the trigger, but Gizzy gloves that one down and settles things.
He does, and one person's name that we haven't called yet is the goaltender for the Suffolk Sting, Andrew Siegel. He had a rough game too as we take a look at the replay here. Again, nice work there by Gizzy just to stay with it. But Siegel had I guess you would say it was a rough game one. There was especially they were up 3-2 and he had spilled a puck that he knows he should have tracked, and now it's the first time he's had to touch the puck, at least in this game too. But this is probably going to be if you're talking about what's something the rest will benefit, it's going to be Siegel.
Well, interesting choice here by the Pandas to go back to their number one Gizzy in game two. I guess they assume that he's got 2 in him. Siegel, if the Sting were to pull this one out here, being the only goalie over there, would have to go 2. So they were the beneficiary of the split with the schedule. You know, they
Yep.
really did. Having one goalie to go 3 in a row might have been a difficult ask, which we saw last year in the pro final with Keith Johnson.
Yep, and that's the interesting thing too, with how the minor division final is different.
Not a disciplined play there by Dom DeLuca as Russo steals the puck there. But fortunately, only having the 3 players on the floor.
And he's going to take a penalty right off after that.
Yep. Oh, almost found short side there. Was Morelli. Morelli was the last name. Hey guys, they did this to me on purpose.
Morello. Hey, my people know how to make names that are very similar to each other. But either way, again, it was really off of that turnover, as we say. Look at the replay there. Again, it was right off of that. And then, you know, you're maybe able to hold for maybe a second, but you go into seconds 2, 3, and they're going to call you.
All right, here comes the Pandas power play. Much needed here, trying to cut this deficit in half. Jimmy Dean threads a pass across. Townsend almost picked off there. Now this is Dean. He'll go down low to Morello. Back to Dean. Dean looked like he wanted to pull the trigger. Good stick there by Nicholson. Now here's Russo. Russo trying to get to the slot, might pull the trigger, instead goes across. That's Morello. He's going to throw a little Houdini pass there. Didn't fool anybody though. Now here's Ryan Standard. He'll shoot up. Way back to pick that one up is Phil Townsend. Now Jimmy Dean. Looks like he's going to try to snap one, but that one blocked there by Batelli. One-timer shot. That was Clark. As the final seconds are ticking off, just under 30 now. Townsend takes a shot and he scores! Sometimes you just got to put it on the net with the screen in front. Siegel leaks one behind him, and the Pandas use the opportunity to cut this lead in half, and they're back in the game.
Yeah, they are, and here's a nice shot again. They had 2 guys in front. I think Siegel will have really had a hard time tracking that one. It ends up just going past them on the blocker side, 2-1.
Yes, sir. So now, got to build a little energy back onto that Pandas bench. As Alfaro comes, takes a quick shot on Gizzy. Big rebound, leads to a little mini 2-on-1, but good job by Standard to get back for the sting. Here come the Pandas. Clark's gonna win this battle to the corner. He'll take it back behind the net. We got a stick on the floor of Standard, so it's kind of a mini power play here for the Pandas as they'll go down. Oh, big collision there. That's Kirk Cropper. Still no stick out there for the Sting player Standard. Oh, good job there. I believe that was Nicholson to block that. 2-on-1 down low. Pandas don't want to let... Oh, no, Standard ended up getting a stick now. So here we go. This is Cropper. He'll shoot back. Clark will retreat. Gizzy will settle it back. Alfaro not giving much pressure. Now here he comes. Clark has it. He goes up the wall. Picked off by Nicholson. Nicholson across. Good look. Right on the stick of Alfaro, who fumbles it. But he's going to take a shot. Dizzy struggled with it a little bit, but squeezed it up there, like just up on the shoulder.
Nice work by Alfaro, too. The puck actually was a little bit under him, and he did a really good job to corral it, and he puts a nice shot on. Good save there by Gizzy with the right shoulder.
Yeah, and then let it funnel up right up under that blocker.
Yeah. It's one of those little things that may be hard to see on a broadcast, but what he did is he decided to choke up on his stick to even be able to receive the pass. And those little things that, you know, really experienced players or just also really talented players just know how to do.
Alfaro takes a good little check there from Jason Clark. Whipping it around the back is Kurt Cropper trying to get that one all the way down to Freddie Bruto. The Sting. Ty Kozlo comes away with the puck. 3-on-2 if the Sting hurry, and they usually do. Here comes Rowan, another good shift. We've seen that a couple times here today. This time Gizzy had the answer as he tried to go to the other shoulder this time. And here comes Clark. Clark will settle. Said, hey boys, we gotta settle down here a little bit. Alfaro, big forecheck, and he comes away with the puck. And he's gonna wrap this around, looking for help. He has to wait for teammates. You know, Freddie Bruto sends it down. Rowan will chase. Teams will both change. Oslo coming up the wall, up the wing. 2 Pandas to him. Gogel looks to shoot. Sting speed starting to be evident in this game again as they're getting to every loose puck. Fresh legs on the floor here. Good save by Gizzy. That was standard, getting in on alone on a good shot.
Sting have come out flying. They've come out buzzing, if you really want to use their words here, as again, Gizzy has been doing a really good job to keep the Pandas, Trash Pandas in this game. It actually just went off the outside of the post there. But Trash Pandas have come out flat, really, and the Sting have been able to dictate the pace. And you don't want to get into a track meet with the Sting team.
No, but you need to move the puck out of the zone quick.
You do.
Because the Sting are really pressing hard. That one off the leg of Gogel. I mean, you know, obviously don't want to get into a track meet, but you need to be precise with those passes, and they got to come quick. Not saying you got to play the game quick, but you got to get the passes out of the zone.
Yeah, they're holding on to the puck a little bit too long, and I think that's just that's a product of them coming out flat. They're not on top of it right away.
Morello does a good job to create a turnover of his own. Here's Eric Hirsch. Morello sends back. Nobody home there. Jimmy Dean will have to cross to the other side of the rink to get the puck. He'll shoot back over to Morello, who has the puck. Back to Dean now on that give and go, looking for some space. He gets to the middle. Great move there. Almost was able to pull the trigger. Ender to Morello, locking up a bit. Russo throws a pass through the middle. Gogel now cuts. Good job by Morello. Here comes, oh, this is Morello, that was Russo. Going back, Greg Barnhart for the Pandas. Not to keep playing the pun game, but I'd love to see the Pandas score a couple more garbage goals. I mean, I don't think they're going to do a lot of tic-tac-toe stuff. They got to use those big frames, make good plays, get the puck to the front, get some bodies in front. Like right here is a good opportunity. Oh, just mishandling that puck there was De Silva. He made a nice cut to the front. Towns in a little trouble going over the bench there. Both teams finishing off some changes. Just 30 seconds here in the first period. It's been spirited. 2-1 Sting ahead because they need to be here. Game 2, down 1-0 in the series. But this is right about where the Pandas want to be, right?
Yeah, especially for them. Yes, they did come out flat as they end up getting a turnover.
But DeLuca back with the puck again. With some speed. Townsend keeps him wide. Oh, that one beat Gizzy, but hit the post. And here come the Pandas the other way. Here's Russo. But that's the end of the period. We're still talking a little smack there. Nicholson letting Russo know that they're not going to be going out for dinner with him.
No, they absolutely won't be. And you know, again, if we're looking at it from both teams' point of view here, at that last shot there, Gizzy is ready for it. And boom, right off of the post, short side. What's interesting is that, so the Sting have come out flying. The Sting have really done a good job of getting their feet moving early. They know that they have to play this way in order to beat Trash Pandas. But one thing that you will say is, yes, the Trash Pandas have come out flat, but they're still in this game.
They are.
And you have to be able, as a team, to understand, hey, look, we're not playing very well, but we're in this game.
For sure. And you know, the speed of the Sting, I'm not even noticing it as much on the breakouts as I am in the loose pucks.
Yes.
They are winning every loose puck battle, and they're also using it on the forecheck. And the Pandas can't take their time. We were talking about this at the end of the period. They got to get the puck up and out. You can't settle. Look for your great pass. You're going to have to be a little quicker, realize where you want to go with the puck, and make that play.
And that's important for the forwards to come back and support that play, because the defensemen can't afford to hold on to the puck 3, 4, 5 seconds. They got to get that puck off of their stick at least within 2, or else they're going to turn it over.
Well, that, and I think as this gets chippier and chippier, the discipline is going to be key. Because a power play goal for either of these teams right now is going to completely change the dynamic of the game, right? You know, next goal, most important goal of the game. We're either back to square one at 2-2 or it's 3-1. So you got to be disciplined. Got to be disciplined and not give the other team an opportunity. And it's going to be a tough task because they're jawing at each other, they're hitting at each other. You know, third time they played each other this weekend.
Yep. Well, and also too, Trash Pandas, they're an older, bigger team. And, you know, for smaller, younger teams, you have a little bit more of an advantage because those collisions are going to seem a lot more violent.
Luca turning the puck over to Russo. Oh, good last-second poke. Because Russo was going to walk that one to the front. All right, Russo now chased. But the Sting will settle back. I believe is that Roland back there? That is. Roland has it. He'll come out in front of the net. Sent across to Alfaro. Alfaro settles, tries to hit Roland back, but picked off there by Morello. Sorry, that's Clar. Oh, Phil Townsend had an empty net, and the puck jumped right off his stick. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Alfaro with the puck. He's going to walk in and get a shot. Oh, Gizzy snags that one on a beautiful glove save. He dipped his shoulder like to bait him a little bit, and they came out with the glove. Great save, Anthony Gizzy.
That's why he's the minor goaltender of the year. What a nice, he baits him. That's the great thing about these goaltenders is that they could play their position, but they know when to play the mind games at the right moments, and he absolutely did so, and he was right there on top of it with the glove.
All right. Townsend will draw here, but Roland comes out with the puck. Townsend using the body there. Nicholson back. Looks like Cos. Siegel, who hasn't seen a whole lot of action in this game. Just 5 shots in that first period for the Pandas. It's a 10 for the Sting. Caso will set up. Looks like Miro's got his guys be a little more secure with the puck.
Yep.
As I say that, Caso struggles holding the puck. Sting now, this is rolling. His outlet pass comes. Here's Gogel. Gogel with speed. Tries to get around Townsend, does, but runs out of real estate, finds his way into the corner. Townsend pestering the entire way. Instead, we get a dump all the way back down. I mean, this is roller hockey 101.
Yep.
You have nothing, you know, hey, we want to keep possession of the puck, so instead of making a bad pass, I'm just going to shoot it down, and we got a defenseman down there. Here's Nicholson, tries to sidestep Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean does enough to not allow him to get the outlet, but Sting come away with the puck. Again, the speed. Gogel can't handle that pass. Dean has it. Sends a pass back. This is Morello.
And you heard Jay moaning on that one. He did not like that pass at all.
Here comes Morello. Beats Nicholson with speed. Going to try to get to the inside here and get a shot. And he does, and he scores! Morello makes him pay, and it all started with that errant pass. And you know, Muro, we all heard him. It echoed through the building, and he's giving it to him right now over the bench. We got a tie game.
And again, just as you mentioned there, it's being careless with the puck when you have a lead.
Sure.
And that absolutely kills you, and especially with a team like the Trash Pandas, you can't just give them the puck.
No, especially Morello, who we saw could definitely find his way to the back of the net. Siegel kind of cold back there, hasn't seen a whole lot of action. Tough to ask him to activate. All right, back to square here. Just 9 minutes to go here. Now the Pandas have the puck again, coming to the middle. This is number 9, Freddie Bruto. Big rebound there. Bruto against though with the puck. He's gonna send it back to the point. Missing John De Silva. De Silva will get, here's that pressure by Alfaro. Doesn't come away with it. He tries to hit proper. Now DeLuca with it. They're asking for the hold there. A couple of big bodies in there. Standard pulls down proper. Sting come away with the puck. Here's DeLuca. There's a turnover here. Rare forecheck steal by the Pandas. That's Bruto. All right, we got 3-on-3 in the corner here. Sting come out with it. And we've got both guys going to the box. Saw this coming from behind the net.
Yep.
And then they brought the party over here.
Yep.
The Sting not going to be happy because they were flying down the rink. Opportunity to use that speed 2-on-2, but DeLuca for the Sting and Proper, who battled for a good 30 seconds there, both going to go to the box 4-on-4, no manpower change. But this is some of that discipline we're talking about.
Yep, and 100% is, and it's almost a tale of two halves now. The Trash Pandas, now you see them moving their feet. Now you see them really picking up the pressure, and it's now the Sting. Again, they forced that turnover that led to the second goal, and they almost forced another one here.
This is that maturity of being here. Oh, great pass up the wall by Alfaro. Roland forces Gizzy to make a great save. I'm sorry, that was Nicholson that made that pass up the wall. Gizzy on it now. Makes the save. That's the first one for him this half.
Taking a look right here.
Yep. Yep. Great rebound control by Gizzard. Here come the Pandas. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Clark has it. This is Bernhardt. Bernhardt, good low shot there. That one could have caused trouble because it sat right out in front of Siegel. Good job by Townsend to poke it, but nobody there to pick up the loose rebound. Looks like we're going to get some changes here by the Pandas. Russo and Dean, their number one defensive pair, back on the floor. We got Townsend, Bernhardt out there. Hey, another shout out to Stu Bernhardt, huh? What a job he's done this weekend.
Oh, absolutely.
You see those pictures. You see those pictures on the front of the website. There's like a couple thousand of them he's taken this weekend. There's Standard. Standard has an opportunity. Oh, we're gonna get a hooky penalty there.
Yep.
And it's probably a good one.
Yep.
Morello knew that Standard had a step, was gonna cut the front, be all alone. So I mean, he's gonna complain about it, but you had to take that call, right?
Yeah, it's textbook, and especially because you're absolutely right. He was going to cut through and give the Sting a 3-2 lead, but you know, some of those penalties, I know you don't like taking any penalties, but if you're going to take one, that's the time to do it. But it brings out this lethal Sting power play.
Well, and that's the speed of the Sting, right? He knew he had a step on him, so he had to haul him down. All right, Townsend puts on his seat after losing the draw, but here comes Russo. Is that no? Sorry, that's Russo.
It is Russo. 22 and 23. Yep. The way the numbers are blocked on the jerseys make it difficult.
Here comes Roland. Roland, good block there by Townsend. Russo, big swings there on Gogel. He's still battling with Gogel. Roland supports. Will send the puck back so the Sting can get organized as Alfaro settles. He's going to set this back up to get themselves back into their box. Alfaro down the wing. That's Nicholson down there. I'm sorry, that's not Nicholson. I'm not sure who that is down there. It's a tough spot for us to see. Here's Roland behind the back pass. Shot, Gogel. Big save by Gizzy. That was Robbie Nicholson down there in the corner. Tough to see in the corner down there.
Nice job by Gizzy here as we take another look. He's just going to come out big and make that save right as he squeezes the elbow.
And Jimmy Dean letting him know where the puck was underneath him.
Exactly.
So, there's Alfaro with a shot from out wide. Now, Gogel couldn't handle the rebound, but we'll settle it back to Alfaro. 30 to go here on this penalty. Townsend, cross, 2-on-1 down low. Gogel mishandled that shot, but Dean trying to send it around the boards, missed the glass, went up and out, so we get another draw to the right of Anthony Gizzy. Good opportunity for Gogel there, and the puck just kind of hopped on him.
Yeah, also, I think maybe you would argue that there was a better pass across there, but you know, some
indecision.
Yeah, a little indecision, but I think probably more just some tunnel vision late in a weekend.
All right, Alfaro pass across to Roland, back to Alfaro who mishandles. Dean now will press down to Nichols. Bad clear back to Alfaro, so only 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds now. Alfaro comes in for one more push in the power play. He'll come across to Roland, not going to be a hustle for a shot. Watch out, watch out. Morello had no idea that he was about to get sprung, but here comes Russo, always dangerous on the shot. Oh, he tries to go backhand, but Siegel was strong. No idea where he does that where the puck is.
Yeah, he's just trying to find someone.
Yeah, he was looking to play that. Boy, Morello came out of the box. If he would have just sprung out of the box, he would have been gone.
Yeah.
He had no idea. He was thinking defense.
And that was a couple of different times, too, that it's happened to the Trash Pandas where they've just lacked that little bit of awareness there that ultimately, if they had a little bit more awareness, that would have led to a couple of really good goal-scoring opportunities.
All right, so 5.5 to go here in the second period. We're all knotted up. Next goal is going to be a big one in this series. Russo is going to take the draw. Well, he wins it. The Sting step through with their speed. This is DeLuca trying to get to the middle. We're going to get a penalty, though. Again, we see it again. The Sting have that step.
Yep.
You know, and you have no choice but to take a penalty there because you're beat.
Nice work by Gizzy to stay with it. But you're absolutely right. It's one of those penalties that you have to take as Jay calls a timeout for the Sting.
Guess he didn't like the look of that last power play. He realizes this is their opportunity. So he says, hey guys, come in, let's settle it down. I'm going to tell you how to run this.
Yep.
If we could get Jay like a little PlayStation controller.
I know. That's always the worst thing about coaches too, is that like, you know you can't do it. But you expect so much from your players, and it's just like, all right, let me just move you on the rink to where I want you to be, and it'll always happen exactly the way I drew it up. But that's not how this game works. But another thing about him is he's really good at really aggressive at those timeouts. He believes that you use them. You more often than not, he's going to use the timeout. But if you're looking at the Trash Pandas right now, they get their best penalty killers out there. I think they're telling their guys, hey, kill this off, play as aggressive as you can, get down, get shots on, get blocks. And if they can do that and they kill off this penalty, I would definitely favor them to get the next goal here just off of that momentum.
Well, how many times have we seen a late power play goal by a Jay Muro team decide a game? So here we are, 5:23 to go, minute 30 on the power play. Fresh power play for the Sting. Good job there by Nicholson to secure the puck. Got a couple different guys out here this time for the Sting in the power play. Now here's DeLuca. Across from him, he's got Standard. No lefty on this side, but Standard's going to come in. He's got a good shot. Trying to get that one to DeLuca. 2-on-1 down low. Shot. Gizzy. Good job securing that one. Not sure where it is, but there we go. Good save there by Gizzy. They had the little mini 2-on-1 down low. Probably what Muro was saying. He said, hey, guys, all the shots don't have to come from up top. Let's get that down low.
Yeah, exactly. And good work, though, by Gizzy to stay with it.
Here's Roland. He sends back to the point to Luca. Standard takes a shot. That one set aside by Gizzy with a pad in the right spot. Now here's DeLuca. Russo pressures high. Bad pass down low. Gonna enable Pandas to tie it up, kill some clock. 2-on-2 down low. Careful if the Sting get this one out. They'll have a 2-on-1 out front, and they do. Standard has it. Back across to DeLuca. DeLuca's going to take a big shot, and Gizzy slides over, swallows that one up. Gizzy's looked solid today.
He absolutely has, and this is yet another save where he just moves across quite nicely, and you know when goaltenders are tracking the puck really well, and Gizzy's doing so today.
I like his rebound control.
Yes.
He's not given that second opportunity. All right, DeLuca across. Standard's going to get a good look here. That one off the leg of John De Silva. Good job, De Silva, getting in the shooting lane. They're looking to get Standard that shot.
And Jay's telling his guys to rotate just a little bit more on the point because it's just a lot of static passing. And unfortunately, when you have two righties, you're going to be it's that extra second to move the puck over, and so he wants more rotation up top.
Yeah, and they'll bring out Josh Rowland just for that case. Standard, good job to stick that one down so it didn't have to go all the way down, which will afford them another couple of seconds on this. Now here's Standard again. He's going to go down now. Pass across. Oh, that one little out of the wheelhouse for DeLuca, who was looking to pull the trigger there. Townsend forces a shot, and Gizzy right there again.
Yep.
You know, they're doing a great job of keeping the passes outside, letting Gizzy see these shots. More line changes for Muro, who doesn't like what he's seeing. So now we got Alfaro out there instead of Batelli. Just 9 seconds to go in this power play. One last crack at it. Big face-off win for the Pandas. Now Jimmy Dean will get it. Hold the puck, kill the rest of the clock. Dicey pass through the front of his goaltender, but here comes Russo. Russo tries to swing. Clara the puck coming right out of the box. Jimmy Dean now has it. 3:40 to go. Next goal is probably going to tell the story of this game, Joe. Russo cross. He's got Clark, who makes a good move to the middle. Decides not to shoot. Full possession. He's got Jimmy Dean, who's going to get to the front. Just doesn't get it out far enough to get a shot. Complaining for a penalty. I don't know you're getting that one there. Here comes Morello. 2-on-1. 2-on-1 for the Pandas. Jimmy Dean on it. Going to go to the front, go to the backhand. But Russo, instead of going in front where he would have had a wide open net, decided to follow up the wrong direction. Here comes the sting. Another good defensive play. It's going to lead to another odd man rush for the Pandas. Here comes Clark. He's going to go across the shot. Hits DeLuca in the back of the leg. Boy, a couple great opportunities for the Pandas, Joe.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to follow up on what you were saying there, I got caught up in just watching the play. But the Trash Pandas are trying to open it up. And again, just a little bit of issue with composure. I think Russo was also upset on that 2-on-1. He was wide open, and he would have had a really good chance to make it 3-2. But Trash Pandas now, they've killed off the penalties, and now they're going to get some fresh players on. Try to get this goal.
Always dangerous Morello has it. Drops that off to Russo. He's been out there quite a long time. Now Townsend's going to give chase. He's going to battle with DeLuca back there. DeLuca's had a couple of good battles behind the net today. There's Russo. Gets walked by DeLuca. Alfaro got it 3-on-2 for the Sting. That Nicholson. Now to Alfaro. Oh, Nicholson. Oh, and the pass came to the wrong side. Just under 2 minutes now. 2-2 knotted up here. Next goal is a big one. Russo been out, I gotta say, for about 3 minutes straight here.
Yep.
There's Bernhardt. Waits Alfaro, goes across, tries to hit Batelli. Batelli's found space, but misses high. This is Kozlo now. Kozlo's gonna turn the puck over to Russo. Russo's dangerous if he's got a shot to shoot. Oh, he gets around him, but has to push the puck too far to recover in time to get a shot on Siegel. Siegel hasn't seen a shot in quite some time now. Here's Alfaro, watch out. Good block in front there by Russo. That's Morello, I'm sorry. Here comes Russo, still on the floor, unbelievable. But he's still got any energy left, gets a shot on Siegel, who swallows it. Only a minute 8 to go, Joe. It's crunch time.
It is, it absolutely is. And a nice work here by Siegel to stay with it. And Russo, who has been on the floor for a while, and looks like the Trash Pandas are going to take their timeout.
Yep, I can imagine both teams will pick their best 4, put them out here, and put it all on the table for the final 108, or we go to overtime.
Yeah, I think it's funny. You might have some games where the coaches are going to try to say, they don't exactly say play for overtime, but they kind of do, right, in those sort of coded terms. But I think both coaches and both benches are very confident that they're going to get this one.
Well, there's no extra point here, right?
No.
We're not playing a regulation game where you think, oh, we got to get that extra point. Or,
exactly.
Hey, let's get the points. Like here, you're the Sting, you score, we got game 3. If you're the Pandas, you score, it's championship time.
Yep, it is. And so it really depends, again, if you've been there, that's actually something that may relax you because the pressure is off. But if you haven't been there, that's where it could potentially add the pressure on. But, with this, both of these teams, they are playing a very good series.
Yeah, this is great. This has been a good one. Either way, we're winners. If this is our last game, this is a great one.
Yep.
If it forces another game, I'm okay with that
Yeah,
one too.
exactly.
As long as I get an hour's sleep. So.
Plane, maybe? Are you a plane sleeper?
I'm on that red eye, too.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here's Clark. Dicey move there on Gogel, but he gets away with it. He'll send across to Dean. Dean can fly. We're going to try to, I thought they were going to try to hit him back door because he had a step. Here comes Bernhardt. Bernhardt walks down. Is he going to try to shoot? He does. That one hits the back of Cropper. Cropper in a battle now with Batelli. Batelli sends back across. This is Nicholson. Nicholson, that one. Oh my goodness! Watch this! Oh! Bernhardt almost gifted one there on the turnover. Now Gizzy's got to worry about rolling, but he handles it. Sends around the back of the net to Clark. Clark's got Dean if he hits him. A little behind him, but that's still going to work. Watch across. Watch across. Oh, that pass across misses the target too. 2 outlet passes could have really spelled trouble for the Sting there, but here comes Bernhardt. He scores! Bernhardt finds it with 4 seconds to go for the Pandas. Unbelievable.
It was just something out of nothing. And a nice pass there. Bernhardt just puts it over the glove.
Unbelievable shot there.
4.1
And I thought
seconds.
Stu Bernhardt was the MVP this
Yes.
weekend. What a shot there.
Unbelievable.
Greg Bernhardt sends a seed up over the glove of Siegel with 4 seconds to go. Muro pulls the goalie. They're going to have to do something real fast or it's party time for the Pandas. 1 second, 0, and the Trash Pandas are your 2023-24 minor league champions. What a finish. Well, I guess if you're Jay Morrow, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Because he had a little of that taste on the other side in Game 3 of the Pro Series. But what an unbelievable shot in an unbelievable time from Greg Bernhardt. Unbelievable.
We always talk about it. It's making the right plays at the right moments. And I know you got to go downstairs and do your thing, but any final words before I take us home?
What a great way to finish the weekend.
Yes.
What a great way. I mean, obviously, 2 great teams. They were destined to play each other all weekend. I mean, all season. I mean, it came down to 1 shot.
Yep.
I mean, incredible. Incredible.
Absolutely incredible.
Well, I want to thank roller.planet. They've been great all weekend. Awesome stuff here. You know, letting everybody who couldn't make the trip to Colorado see this at home, give us memories to cherish as we go on. Great job for the Sting. Unbelievable way. Pandas champions.
Yeah. And that is, you coming into this, you would almost expect that to be so, and you know, now we'll let you do your thing.
Yep, thanks so much, everybody who paid attention. roller.planet, our hosts here at the Xfinity Sports Arena. Thanks so much. PIHA Finals, great success.
Yes, absolutely. All right, now Flinter's gonna go do his thing. But yeah, it's exactly what you would, probably what people would have thought heading into this tournament. But I would say big credit to the Sting. The Sting have made them earn it. And again, just clutch moments by the Trash Pandas. Trash Pandas had a much harder go of it to get to this final in the first place. They ended up having to squeak out a game against the Atlanta Fire Ants. Now, of course, Flinter has gone down yet again without a roster. And he's got the sweater off too, because he's been running around the arena all day. But you know, Trash Pandas coming in, new team to the league. They were dominant off the hop. And in this final, again, they had to work really hard for it. So if you were watching earlier, you know who's down there doing the trophy presentation. Of course, on the mic is the guy who did the play-by-play, Anthony Flynn, and PIHA president and greatest of all time, CJ Yoder, doing the honors.
All right, what a great
And we'll have you take a listen.
Right down to the wire, that game, keep everyone on the edge of their seats. Before we do the business of awarding our champions, let's hear it one time for our runners-up, Suffolk State. This house is going to work. We're going to first do our MVP. I'm going to call each player up one by one, give them a handful of points. Just hold here for our picture, okay? But first, we're going to do the business of our MVP. I'm going to need CJ for the MVP Number 16, Eric Hirsch. Number 18, John Da Silva. Number 20, Jason Clark. Number 22, Thomas Russo. Number 23, Kevin Morello. Number 63, Donald Calvano. Number 65, Phil Townsend. Number 74, Kurt Cropper. And number 77, Judy. Their goalies, number 29, Anthony Gizzi. And number 31, Tyler Schwaltieri. Your champions, the champion Trash Pandas. All right, here's what we're going to do. On three, we go 1, 2, 3, throw. Okay? Wait for Stewie. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, let's take some official pictures, huh? Get that in here. And can you hit space bar? There we go. Thank you.
Again, nice work by the Trash Pandas to win the minor division. It looked like it was going to be them, say basically since the start of the season, but ultimately you still got to come here and do the job. Congratulations again to the Trash Pandas for their championship. Again, that'll do it for PIHA Finals for the 2023-2024 season. Thank you again to Roller Planet. Don't forget to like and subscribe to their channel, Roller Planet, who has provided tons of great coverage of today's action and all the pro final. You can watch all of those games archived. If you missed any of these games, you can watch this archived as well. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the PIHA YouTube channel. It is at the-PIHA, Professional Inline Hockey Association on Facebook, the_PIHA on Instagram, and PIHA will be back next year. I'm Joe Oria, again giving my own shameless plug for my teams at Lakewood Fire Hockey on Instagram and Facebook, and the YouTube channel at Tour Lakewood Fire Hockey. Again, thank you so much, and thank you for watching Roller Planet's coverage of the 2023-2024 PIHA Championships. I'm Joe Oria, and the guy that was calling it earlier was Anthony Flynn, and we will see you back here next season.